What shirt is that, bro? What shirt is that?
Yo, the best, YouTubers out there. You know
Hold
what
it
I'm saying?
like the mic, yeah, upside down.
Yeah. Yo.
Unreleased.
Unreleased merch.
It's not even unreleased.
Nah,
One of a kind.
That's the first shit. No one's ever gonna see that shit ever again.
I say the magic words.
Clown boys.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if you love us in the eye.
And welcome to episode 91. Shout out to all our listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Patreon.
Patreon, I get your own personal shout out in the end.
And also today we have a special guest. It has been a while since we had a guest on the podcast, but we had to start off 2024 right. We brought back Ricardo's brother, Ita.
Yo, what's up, guys?
I know
What's up?
I've seen some comments. We've seen the comments of people saying like, "Yo, we should bring him back." So it only seemed right, and it's been a while since you've been on here, so might as well, right?
No, yeah, like I said, before we started, I'm very nervous. I don't know what it is. It's anxiety or, just like being on the hot seat.
Yeah.
I've never been like a guy that likes cameras or any sort of like candid photos of me because I don't feel like I look good on a camera or like I just come out all weird.
Nah, bro.
Yo.
Like I come out, I don't know if it's body dysmorphia or like low self-esteem, but I've never been one to like selfie my whole life. I'll do it once in a while. Like if you see my Instagram,
Yeah.
I only have like a couple of selfies. Yeah. Maybe I was, feeling myself that day because I know I'm not that ugly, right? But at the same time, like I said, like when you capture yourself on the phone, that insecurity within yourself, like, yo, I could have looked better. Oh, better fit, better haircut, better lighting.
Exactly.
It's like, bro, it like you tear yourself down, and it's just like a little like weird. Like how could like a picture, how they say a picture says 1,000 words?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, what's like within me that I'm not like confident about? Is the way I look or like I don't know. It just gets to me sometimes. That's why I really don't take pictures of myself. Mm-hmm. Also, I wanted to include my little bundle of joy over here. His name's Güero. I don't know if you can see him. He's very fidgety. But he suffers from,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, he's a cute dog, bro, but, like, sometimes behind the scenes, I don't know if you guys, like, see it. Sometimes I'm just like, yo, stop, move. Like, sometimes he be coming over here and, like, tormenting us, trying to, like, mess up the equipment and shit. But
I know some of y'all has seen him in previous like episodes because I know there was one episode when he was just like walking under us.
You saw his head?
Yeah, no, he saw his whole like him just walking under us, bro. Because you could see like the bottom of.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
oh shit, I didn't even know.
It was mad funny, bro, because he was just like going through our legs and shit, like trying to, you know, like he does when he gets mad close to you. And shit.
Yeah.
Like whatever, but yeah, and what I do want to say is Happy New Year's to everybody officially because we are in 2024. I know last episode we recorded in 2023, but Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed, your New Year's, and I hope everybody started your New Year's resolutions. I want to ask you guys, did you guys start any of your New Year's resolutions or not yet?
My fault. Before we continue with the episode and shit, I just want to say, to be honest, let's start off saying shout out to George right now. Like, his energy right now is very contagious. Like, I don't know if you had a good day today or some shit like that, or what's going on, bro, but, like, you feel more, like, enthusiastic right now if you want. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, like, you usually, like, when you start the episode and stuff, like, maybe it's because you're talking louder or some shit. I don't know what it is, bro. But
maybe that's what it is.
But the energy is valid right now. But I have started my New Year's resolutions and shit, with the working out and stuff. So it's what's today's date? The 4th, 5th, the 5th, right?
No. I think it's like 6th. Oh yeah, 5th.
The 5th, right? So I've been working out and stuff. So yeah, that's going pretty good, and I feel better already, even though, like, it's only been a little bit of time, but I'm already feeling better and shit.
I'm keeping you in check, and I'm keeping everybody else in check. So whoever said that they're going to join him in the journey, I'm making sure that I say it every time, bro. I'm not going to forget. What about you, Ethan? You started anything?
So
or
I
did
told
you have
my
any?
brother, like, I don't know what it is as you get older. Sometimes you can't make it to midnight for, like, New Year's or, like, certain things. So I was in bed by 11:30. So I told him, you know how there's like New Year's superstitions where you're like, oh, if you shower that day, you shower your good luck away.
I was just gonna get into that.
If you do the laundry, it's bad.
Bro, yes, I never knew about that superstition.
Right. So I was thinking, what if I didn't make it till 12? Does my, what's it called again? New Year resolution count?
Yeah.
Because I didn't make it till 12. I was in bed by 11:30.
Wait, I showered that day.
On New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I heard that's bad, bro. I mean, I know. I think what it is like washing your head and shit, like washing your luck away, something like that. Because I have a bunch of superstitions that I wrote down that we get into or whatever.
Yeah.
But so that was one. So apparently, I never knew this. Doing laundry on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is bad because it's basically saying how it means you want to wash away somebody from your life in the house specifically.
Yo.
Some people say it could be the older family member in the house, or maybe an older family member in the family.
Like
or
to
whatever.
die or
to
like
die, bro. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, and also it's bad to wash dishes on New Year's Day because that means you're washing luck away as well.
Bro, first of all, fuck these superstitions already. That's fucking stupid. Like, like, what? So I'm gonna have dirty dishes the whole time, New Year's Day, bro.
That's what I was
Like,
thinking, bro, because as us being Hispanic, bro, like especially our moms, like they're crazy about
yeah, they're not fucking with that.
leaving dirty dishes.
If I tell my mom, yo, like, yo, imagine me telling my mom, yo, like, yeah, I'm leaving the dishes there because of the New Year's superstition that I heard, like, oh, like, it's bad luck and shit. She's gonna look at me like, bro, are you stupid? Wash the fucking dishes. Like,
I think
you're making shit up now.
Yeah, you have to people say that shit because like they're just lazy to clean those days.
Oh, 100%. I think it's just laziness or, the after effects of, being lit or drunk or going out.
Yeah.
Or, just like you said, finding an excuse to be lazy, not doing something.
There's also the superstitions that I know you said what was it or whatever.
Yeah.
The things that we do. I don't know if you guys do it.
The grapes shit.
The grapes.
Yeah, we
grapes.
do grapes. Yeah.
So apparently, like
I feel like that's the only thing Hispanics actually do. The fucking grapes.
No, there's other ones that Hispanics do, but obviously that you guys don't do. But I looked it up and there's Mexican superstitions, bro.
What the fuck?
So the grapes. That's like I think after the countdown, you eat 12 grapes and you make a wish for each
I
month.
think it's before. You have to eat them before.
I thought it was after. So if it's after, I mean, if it's before, then it's before. But like basically, you eat each grape and you make a wish for each month.
Wait, I thought
I
this
thought
whole
you have to eat them by 12.
No,
this whole time, my dumb ass.
Yeah,
I'm here like putting like 3 at a time because everybody thinks it's competition.
Nah, I know what you mean, but I thought it was like, oh, whoever finishes the first whoever the first to finish the grapes is the one who gets the most luck or whatever.
Bro, I did.
know that.
I thought it was you just had to finish it before the countdown like finised.
Nah, bro,
If not, like
make a wish, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo.
But this year I did it, but I didn't make a wish. I just like I couldn't, bro. I just ate them. I was like, whatever. But and also another one apparently. So these people say that you get your luggage and you walk around the block. So basically you're able to travel that year.
No way people did that dumb
Bro. There's TikToks out there that did that shit, bro. Yes.
What if like your friends saw you like, yo, you catching a flight, my dude? Yo, that's fire.
or your neighbors.
It's just so embarrassing, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
And also the other one was that I did was like I don't know if this is like a girl thing or whatever, but I still did it. It's like how people wear a certain color underwear on New Year's Eve.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo,
What
all
color
right,
was it?
what do the colors represent, bro?
Red equals like true love. You want to find love.
Okay.
Yellow is you want luck. Green is for money, and blue is like you want basically a healthy year, like stressless year, and then I forgot there's other colors.
Now
too,
the
bro.
interesting, the one that I'm pretty sure everybody like wants to know and shit. What color did you wear? Though?
Or blue.
Wait, what was that again?
Health and wellness, or like health and like stress free.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
I swear to God, no one should be coming at me, bro. Because if you put on color underwear, I collect stones now, and then all different colors, different minerals.
Yeah.
They're for like good energy. So I don't want people coming at me for like collecting stones and believing in their colors.
Oh wait,
If you wore red underwear, bro, get out of
my
here.
head, bro.
Wait,
Shaking my head.
Wait, you can like stones or something like that?
Yeah.
bro?
But you see, yeah, yes, crystals, bro.
I mean, honestly, I'm not one to judge anyone no more, bro. You can do whatever you want, bro.
no.
Because I know for a fact these guys were like, down and all that shit. Like, yo, it's fucking bullshit. Just a fucking rock.
Yeah.
Like when we went to the store, my brother was like, "Well, look at you buying dumb shit over there. What are you buying?"
Bro, like I mean that's a whole other fucking topic, bro. Like, but
it's superstition, no? You don't think it's under the same category?
that's true. So it's all about like speaking into existence, like how they say the woke people and shit, like speaking to the universe.
I don't know, bro, but like this year, since that's the only That's the only like superstition that I actually did.
Mhm.
Because I didn't, like I said, I didn't do the grapes. But honestly, I think I was tested low key, bro. Because there was so on New Year's Eve, or basically New Year's Day technically, because I had left because I went to my girl's crib on New Year's Eve or whatever. And on New Year's Day, I was coming back, and somebody had what was he doing?
Fucking digging in some shit.
Somebody had basically hit my car like while I was parked. Right?
Oh my god.
I don't know how they did it, but it was a good thing it didn't leave a mark or anything. Whatever. I was about to leave the spot, and like the car in front of me literally backed up in front of me.
If somebody doing witchcraft to you or some shit,
I don't know what it
like
is,
subversion, or it's the whole thing that remember Mattel said it.
What?
Like if you do your business in the car.
I don't fuck in the car no more though. It's been years since I fucked in the car, bro. So no, but whatever that happened, and whenever it happened, like the guy he said, well, I was like, yo, what the fuck? The guy stepped out, whatever. He came to see the damage, and he just like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like he was like some he was like a paisa or whatever, and I just see I would have like responded in a negative way. I would have been like, nah, you gotta pay me bread now because you hit my car. But I was just like, you know what? It's not really worth it. So I just was like, you know what? It's all good, bro. You didn't damage my car, so I don't care. Whatever, I'm about to leave either way. You could just go. And I think that worked in my favor because I don't want to jinx it, but I'm still gonna say it because. So part of my weekly recap, there was a raffle going on in Amazon for items, and I think I had done this before Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And just recently they announced winners like a couple days ago.
You won the raffle.
I won a raffle.
What?
And I won a raffle for a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, bro.
No fucking way.
Yeah, bro. And I was like, you know what? Because whenever, like before the day it happened, whatever, one of my coworkers, she won a TV.
Yo, what?
And we were talking about it, and then I was like, because we had asked like people in the job, like, yo, are raffles still going on? And they were like, nah, all winners are called. I was like, I bet whatever. And I was like, and then she was asking me which one, like, would you have wanted? I was like, you know what? I already have a PS5, but another one wouldn't have hurt it. Then I was like, my sister has a Nintendo Switch, so I would want a Nintendo Switch because I don't have one. And then the other ones I fucking applied for was the fucking Apple Watch, iPad, or whatever. But the fact that I talked about it the day before,
yo,
and
that's
my first W of 2024.
Damn, so you're starting off 2024 pretty good, bro.
God willing, bro. God willing, yeah.
Yo, the luck is on your
It's
side.
like, you know that thing, like you get what you give, right?
Yeah,
that
bro.
energy that you give back will somehow come back when it may not be immediately, but
Yeah.
at the right circumstance, right? You'll be like, gifted really well, and I think that's really true and very interesting because I've been trying to also be on a positive note because I'm known for not having like the best temper. Like I have no patience at all. I think it's one of my very like flaws that I'm trying to work on, and also like being more communicative. I don't communicate properly as well, and
Like
just in general with like everybody, whether it's at home,
friends
coworkers and
yeah.
friends, and it's just really toxic, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So I've noticed when I'm a little more positive, a little more, I guess kind. I've seen that come back in like small ways, like I don't know, having like a good day, a good mood, or like just having like a decent lunch. I try to like pick out the little things because those are the ones that matter and like make me more happy than getting like a big ass gift. I feel like if it's smaller things, I'm more content.
That's fire.
Yeah.
What about you?
I was gonna say like adding to the whole like giving what you receive or whatever, or like just kind of like this is the whole like basically because giving what you receive is kind of like putting the energy out there and speaking to the universe, you know what I'm saying?
Is that like good karma?
Yeah, basically, right? So I was watching a video. The video was titled "Who is Jim Carrey?" And basically it was a story of Jim Carrey's like basically like his come up, right? And the famous whole like him writing himself like a $10 million check and dating it
That
1995 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Before Christmas or Thanksgiving of 1995, something like that, bro. And it was just so crazy how like the 10 million, he literally got that the day he wrote it out for, bro.
Really?
Yes, bro. The 10 million he got for, I think, I forgot what movie it was, bro. I don't know if it was Ace Ventura or The Mask, but he ended up getting $10 million on the day before Thanksgiving, 1995, bro. And then like his whole story is fucking crazy, bro, because like he started off poor. At one point he was homeless and shit. His family was homeless and stuff. And another thing that like kind of like stuck with me and stuff is that his dad, right? His dad used to play the saxophone, and he ended up selling his saxophone because he needed some bread, right? So he gave up like one of his passions and stuff because he needed bread. And he traded all that shit for basically an accountant job, right? But then a few like years later, he ended up getting fired from that.
And then, job?
Yeah, and then he realized that no job is safe. So that kind of inspired him to like do all this crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I kind of was going into some other stupid shit. Well, basically what I'm trying to say is like whatever you do, like put into the universe and stuff,
it comes back.
It will come back to you, bro. No matter what. It's like and whatever you believe, right? Whether it's like God or the universe or whatever. But I feel like somewhere or another, bro, whether it's if you put hard work, whether if you're kind, whether you're an asshole, or the saying that, oh, if you live by the gun, you're gonna die by the gun. The same shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's very interesting.
What?
You know, like what that guy Jim Carrey went through, because he's not the only one that went through something like that. Like Sylvester Stallone, the guy that played Rocky, like when he was first also starting off, he didn't make that much bread, and that's why he's also known for starring in porno.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, what the fuck?
The Italian Stanley or something like that. It was like.
Is that why you say the Italian Stanley whenever he wants Creed or some shit?
No, because that's also his. I think they give him the name in the movie, like the boxing movie, the Italian Stallion.
But it's funny because like
I think his bike is also named that. But
coincidence and shit.
Maybe he put it in. Who knows? But yeah, like in this first Rocky or the second Rocky, he had a dog with him when he was living in like this broke down apartment by himself. And before he was in that movie, I think he sold his dog to make some money and, you know, continue his acting career. But then when he like made mad bread, he bought him back.
Damn.
You know, like, yo, he was my boy. He stuck with me through the whole hardships. I had to give him away. Then he's my homie. I had to bring him back, and that's like very touching.
Yeah. See, I'd be scared to do shit like that. Like,
what?
When it comes to selling stuff that mean a lot to you. Like, for me, in my example, materialistic shit. Like, when it comes to shoes that cost a lot of money, I could sell them because I need the money, but. And I know in the future I would make it back, and I told you that, but he was like, "Nah, don't sell them, bro. You're gonna regret it."
Nah, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
It's annoying, bro.
I don't know.
I don't give shit away. I throw it out.
You throw it out? You throw it out?
Because when I wear something, I know I'm gonna wear it for a long time.
So it's like beat to the ground.
Or to beat to the ground, yeah. And it's rare when I give things away because I'm like, at one point that thing had sentimental value to me because I wanted it, I coveted it, and then it's like, oh. Why should I give it to someone else? Maybe it's just me being selfish and greedy.
Yeah, because it kind of is, right? Like, because it's like, oh, if you can't have it, nobody can types. Like,
like I said,
it's kind of toxic, no?
It's toxic, but I think recently I've been giving some stuff away. I've been throwing it out, and it feels better, I guess. Cause,
to give it away?
Yeah, now I realize it's better to give it away because you get that sense like, oh, thank you, bro. Like, I didn't think you'd do that. It's like, oh, wow. It really makes
Is it like, what, like old, like, not toys, like old, like,
No, it was like clothes and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I'm a sneakerhead. I've been buying a lot of sneakers. Not like, you know, high end or like, you know, fucking drip wise. Just, I like a lot of Adidas, a lot of Nikes. And I had like 20 plus pairs of sneakers.
Yo.
What the fuck?
And I just don't see myself throwing 20 plus pairs of sneakers away. That's just not, you know, doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I gave it to my cousin's brother and he like appreciated it or whatever. I was like, wow, that's good.
I wouldn't have expected you to have that much shoes. But whenever I look in your room, it does not look like you have 20 fucking.
I've thrown a lot of things out. I've always moved things around. Like my brother could tell you, like 7 a.m.
Nah, trust me, I've seen it, bro. You went through so much setups.
Different setups. I don't know. It's just my brain. Like I don't know. We're just work.
But that's good for you though, because whenever I wanna like or whenever my mind feels clustered or whatever, I tend to move stuff around my room, or I tend to clean or deep clean my room, so I could like think better.
You know what's crazy, bro? I actually just recently cleaned my room, right? I was actually gonna get into that because he was talking about his, and you just mentioned it's crazy.
Yeah.
So like recently, like first of all, me and Abby, right?
Mhm.
We try to keep our room in order, but it's impossible. Honestly, it's impossible to keep our room in order because I'm a messy person and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm kind of lazy at times.
Yeah.
And then Abby, like she was also like messy and stuff at times and shit. And then we have Julia, right?
Yeah.
So there's always a mess, no matter what, whether it's my mess, whether it's Abby's mess, or Julia's mess,
yeah.
right? So keeping our room clean is like kind of like it's a hard task.
Impossible?
Yeah, we could do it though if we really try. Like we have to really, but yo, when I tell you right now, we have to literally worry about everything, bro. Like like the clothes, the toys, like make sure everything's away. Like it's a little hard, but yesterday we deep cleaned our room and shit, and yo, like you feel so much better, bro.
Yeah.
Like bro, you feel like fuck, like you could breathe, bro. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
Yeah,
Like, or you could think, bro. Like normally, like you don't feel overwhelmed and shit. You could just sit back and relax and be like, damn, like I had a productive day.
Yeah, it's because you don't have that thought. Well, for me, I don't have that thought of like, yo, I have to clean my room, but I also have to do this shit before I clean my room. So it always gets left in the back burner, and I delay it a lot. But,
And then you never end up cleaning and shit.
yeah, like for me, like I don't know if this is bad. Like I try to clean my room. Well, I tend to clean my room every just like once a week, like deep clean once a week. I don't know if that's bad or whatever. I don't, because I know people probably clean their shit every day, but sometimes like shit gets scattered all over the place and stuff. But whenever I deep clean, I know it's gonna be a good day for me.
Nah, yeah, and it, like I said, bro, it makes you feel like, oh, like I actually had a productive day. Like you can look around and you're like, I bet, like I did this, and you feel accomplished for the day, and that feels good.
That's another thing people said, that cleaning your house or whatever, cleaning your room was a bad like superstition to do on New Year's Day.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I feel like it comes back to this quote I heard in John Wick, the last movie. It's how you do anything is how you do everything. And whether it's cleaning a room, cleaning your car, that's a reflection of like your image, like not only outer but inner. Like, wow, you're a fucking slob. Like, why are you living like, I guess, dirty or like unorganized? If you have the potential to be organized and better than what you are, and people express that and change in different ways, whether it's cleaning your room, working out, or being more disciplined.
I mean, speaking of which, since you brought up a quote, I used to listen to this motivational like speaker. Like he also like talks about like working out and shit. His name is Greg Plitt, and there was this one series that I always listen to when I work out, when I'm feeling like it's gonna be a shitty workout and I don't want to do it. So he talks about how do you know that you're on the right path in your life? And he was like, you look at the small things in life. How do you do them? And he was talking about when you wash your car, do you just wash your car and then like let's say a spot is missing, and then you're just like, I'll get it tomorrow, I'll get it another day, or do you re-grab the hose and bring it all out, and then you get the spot that you missed? Or another example, when you're dusting your countertops, do you dust around the picture frames and stuff like that, or do you pick it up and actually like get the job done? So
that's all about like integrity, like what you do when nobody's looking is what really matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Because he also said that shit too. Like, if you work out hard or if you do shit like at 100% when nobody's looking, then you do it when everybody's looking.
Exactly, and like it kind of like they're similar in a way, because how you do everything is how you do anything is how you do everything, and then like the simple shit like fucking washing your car, cleaning and shit, is how much effort you'll put into the things that really matter. Because if you put it in your 100% in your everyday life and stuff, that's what you're gonna get out of life, bro. And it's like, for example, and I'll be thinking about it, right? And no, I'm not trying to shit at anybody and stuff, right? But I be thinking about it, like why is it that certain people aren't successful, right? Or why is it that certain people don't like accomplish what they want to accomplish, right? And then like that's why I get stressed sometimes when I don't have a clean room, right? Or when I don't have a clean car. That's why sometimes I just be bugged out and like I clean my car, I clean my room and shit, because I be thinking like maybe these are the reasons and this is a reflection of why I'm not where I want to be.
Yeah.
And then that's when I sometimes be texting you like, yo, bro, we gotta switch shit up. Because I be thinking like maybe there's the little things that we don't do, like, oh, putting videos, we'll record it next week. Yeah. We'll record it next week. Or, damn, we could have said it this way. And then it'd be fucking with me. It's like, damn, like these little things, bro, are probably adding up to a bigger thing, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, do you guys know what I'm trying to say? Like,
what if it's just you're projecting stuff that you're dealing with, and you just are saying that those little things are what fucks you up? What if it's those little things that are part of the big thing, and you're not acknowledging that big problem? What if you're adding all the other, I wouldn't say insecurities, but issues that you think are driving you down, and in reality it's just one big problem? If you take care of the one big problem, those little things won't matter anymore.
Yeah, and I know what my big problem is, you know? Like, it's the whole, like, being disciplined and shit. Yeah. And I realized, like, this is why I always say, right? Like, and it goes into everything that we just said, right? Like, how when you work out, it makes everything easier. Yeah. Because when you're doing something you hate to do, and you're doing it with passion, and you're doing it like you like it, bro, everything that you really hate to do, like, nobody likes cleaning their room, bro. Mm-hmm. Nobody likes cleaning their car. Nobody likes cooking, bro. Nobody likes getting up early to go to work, bro. But when you do, like, something like working out, nobody likes working out. When you do it, like, with a whole, like, true intention, like, fuck it. Even though I don't like it, I'm going to do it regardless, right? It makes everything else, like, fuck it. I'm going to just do it regardless. Mm-hmm. Like, easier, you know? And it's like... You know,
so are you saying the people that don't do that are soft and weak?
No, I'm not. I feel like... Wait, who, like, don't work out?
That don't do things that they don't like go to work. They rather, like, or work out. They rather take the easy way out.
I mean, I feel like they're not weak. They just because I don't think anybody's weak, and I don't think anybody's like stupid. I don't think anybody's dumb for not, like, I guess, like, being the best version of themselves and stuff. I just think that they haven't like found the spark to like wanting to do it, or like
haven't found their true potential, or
like, bro, it's like, or they haven't gotten tired of being whack. That's what it is, bro. Because what happens to me is, like, I get tired of, like, looking a certain way. Mm-hmm. Like, why I wanted to work out, bro, is because I kept looking in the mirror, bro, and I kept reminiscing, like, when I used to look in the mirror, and I told you, bro, even in videos, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be able to be like, damn, I look mad good. Now I just say, damn, I just, like, I look normal, bro. It's whatever. Mm-hmm. But I miss that feeling, and I got tired of it, bro. I got tired of being like, I just look regular. I don't want to look regular, bro. Mm-hmm. That's not what I want, you know? I want to feel good about, like, when I look at myself, when I'm like, yo, yeah, I look fucking fire, you know? Like, even when I look in the mirror, and for a long time, I used to think that that shit was bad, bro. Because, like, even my mom used to tell me, like, yo, like, oh, don't say that you're, like, handsome and shit. Don't say that you're, like chingona or whatever and shit. Because I guess she was trying to put me down to earth, you know, like, be humble and shit, yeah. But it's like, I feel like you need that in life. You need that, like, confidence and the extreme belief in yourself in order to achieve what you want to be. Yeah. And anything, bro.
So I mean, it's like the video you sent me, being insane.
Being delusional, being crazy. You have to be delusional in everything you do. Like when you work out, bro, you don't want to do it, bro, but you're like, I'm a fucking beast. I'm a monster. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, fuck it. You eventually become it, you know? You fake it till you make it. Oh, the podcast shit. Oh, I'm not saying we are, but, like, we're the best podcast in the world. Like, this is an example, right? And then eventually it's like,
it'll come to fruition.
It'll come into fruition, bro.
How would you differentiate between confidence and ego? Are they intertwined?
Or being narcissistic?
Yeah. Or is that, like, just
putting other people down that's when it's an issue. when you start saying that you're better than other people, that's when it's like, it's obviously not the right thing. But when you try to encourage people and you just judge yourself and try to make yourself better, bro, it's like or when you're like, I'm great. You know, you're not saying I'm greater than you.
Yeah.
I'm greater than everybody else. It's just I'm great.
Yeah.
And just like I'm great, you could be great too.
And I feel like the people that, if they get triggered at that I'm great, is the people that get triggered because they don't feel that themselves, and they hate to see somebody else feel that way.
And it's like I was also got a hate comment before, like
Which one?
when people saying like, you know, George is a little bit more humble, you know, because some shit like when we were talking about the whole like how this whole shit, right? And like, you were saying how like you seem a little bit more grateful, and I was just like, I already knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then every time when I say that, I feel like certain people like take it a certain way. Like, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was eventually gonna come into fruition and shit, right? And I remember seeing a hate comment saying like, like you gotta be a little more humble and shit. But bro, it's not me being unhumble, bro. It's just I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, like, and obviously I'm appreciative of this shit, but when it's like when you work out, right? It's crazy how I bring everything to working out, but it's like when you work out and you say, like, look at my fucking body, right? Like, I knew this was gonna happen, bro. It's obviously if you work out enough, doesn't it make sense that if you put in a lot of work, you're eventually gonna get something back from it?
Yeah.
That's just how I saw it. If you save up a lot of money and I don't know where you have $1 million, you could be like, I knew I was gonna have $1 million because I saved up to have $1 million.
Like when it comes to shit like that, what I be thinking is like, so people telling us to be humble whenever somebody's successful, whatever, right? But whenever they're not successful, whenever they're down in the ground or whenever they're on the come up, how do I say this? I had it like I was about to spit. I had it in my head, but
what, they tell you to be cocky and confident, or what?
There you go. They tell you to be cocky and confident, or confident at least in your craft whenever you're coming up. But then when you're confident, when you're up, they consider that being cocky.
But you don't think you deserve to be a little cocky, depending on the journey you've been through?
Yes,
because they don't know what you went through, right?
Yeah. I do agree. I believe that.
I think before people start judging, they should hear you out, right?
Yeah. But at the same time, whenever like people just look at a picture or they look at a video, bro, and they think they know you just by that one picture or video, bro.
And this is thing that I've always, said to myself, that you shouldn't explain yourself to nobody.
Yeah.
Because of what you've done or like the path you're going through, and they're like, they start to interrogate you, like, what are you doing in your life? Like my brother says, he's doing what he's got to do. He knows he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Why must I waste my energy on somebody that already has a picture of me as a failure? And there'll be people that will be open-minded and be like, you're right, bro. Let me let you cook. Then there'll be people like, nah, it's never going to happen. So it's both like, why waste my energy when I could use that energy into bettering myself? I don't need to explain anything to nobody.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, there's people that expect results, like, right away. And if they don't see your progress being good, they automatically classify you as someone that's not going to make it, or you're probably doing something wrong.
Falling
you should
off.
quit. But like you said, what I'm doing behind the scenes that they don't see are the big moves, and I know I'm doing changes in my life. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that you're not believing me or it's not coming to fruition. It is. It's just you don't see the progress, what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Or went through,
right?
Yeah. It's like what I dealt with mom. For a minute. Like, I mean, I talked about this before so many times and shit. I'm just running through it quick. Like, mad times. Like, it kind of seemed like to everybody, even our aunts and stuff, when she would explain it to my aunt, like our tias and shit, or our cousins or whatever, like, like Richie isn't really doing anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when she would talk to any coworkers or her bosses and stuff, yeah, like whatever, she would lie that I was going to school and stuff because she was embarrassed at like what I was really doing, But bro, like, look at it now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's whenever you talk about that, bro, and then I look at like the way my mom speaks about like this shit or whatever she used to or whatever.
yeah,
It's like it's crazy, bro. Cause even till now, bro.
supportive.
Yeah, bro, and like she be telling like even my uncles, bro. Like they recently like whoever, it doesn't really matter who, she tells anybody I'm a YouTuber, whatever, do YouTube. And then they like recently on New Year's, cause I wasn't at my house for New Year's, and my uncles, they asked about my YouTube and shit, and they were like is like George like winning anything on YouTube, or like is he making like money and stuff? And she was like, yeah, like he makes like this amount of money. And then it was like, oh shit, like it's that Cheeto knows, like stop, like he's doing something good, like it's working for him. And like she was like, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
So that shit's crazy, bro.
Nah, yeah, it's so different, you know, and that's another reason why we're like different with like how
the way we think, yeah,
and like the results and everything, how we take the results and shit. You know what I mean? I'm a little more like, yeah, fuck the non-believers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I always say that and shit. And you're kind of more like, fuck it, we made it type shit.
But also another thing I want to bring up. I was gonna say this before when you was talking about it. So for today, bro.
Yeah.
Like for topics and shit, I had one topic. Like I have a really good topic, and then I was gonna talk about something else. Then that's why I was saying like, yo, should we record tomorrow, low key, whatever. But I noticed myself doing that a lot.
What?
Oh, we record tomorrow instead, and I'll be happy like, yes, whatever. But today I was like, you know what? Fuck that, bro. Like let me just record now, cause then that's another day wasted of not doing it, and then tomorrow we could just record something short, like a reaction. And that's it. And then I could get the footage to my brother easier, faster for him to edit. And then I don't have to worry about being delayed. Nope. And this week it got me tight because the episode was fucking ready and shit. It's just the fact that it was fucking up.
It got fucked up, yeah.
But like I know this time it's gonna be uploaded on Wednesdays and shit.
Technical difficulties and shit.
Yeah, bro. But yeah.
Damn. I mean, what was I gonna say? Yeah, any more superstitions other than that's all that was all the superstitions?
Yeah, that's all superstitions.
I wanted to bring up something that like my brother told me about and shit. You know, like I'm not gonna lie, he be putting me onto a lot of different shit, like mad different stuff, like stuff that like I feel like you would learn in school and shit.
Okay.
So like he told me about this picture, right? And like it's called what's it called? Like
Saturn devouring his son.
What's that?
No, that was it.
When he's like chewing on him. Oh no, it's Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah, Ivan
they
the Terrible.
killed his son.
So like, search it up. Search it up real fast. It's called Ivan the Terrible, and like yo, Sarah, what the fuck? Yo, he just brought up a different one.
Sorry, apologies. I'm into that artistic stuff.
Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah, Ivan the Terrible
kills his son.
Oh, kills his son.
Yeah.
Picture you could just put Ivan the Terrible picture, or
is it this one?
Yeah. So look at it, right? So look at it, you guys.
Put it on the screen.
You guys can see it on the screen and shit. We've already seen it and stuff.
Okay.
But like, what do you see and stuff like from there? Like analyze the image and shit like entirely and like.
Oh, so is there like subliminal shit in here?
Yeah, it's a message.
Oh,
like,
it's a message.
It means stuff. Yes. Yeah.
All right. So obviously the rug is fucked up. There's a spear. I think I don't know what that is on the ground. Oh, there's a spear. There's a bag. Basically, the room looks like a mess, and like he looks like scared as fuck. Like you know the 30-yard stare. Looks like he's doing that.
Yeah.
And obviously the son's dead. Like he got stabbed in the head. And yeah, he died with his eyes open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like, I don't know if you want to explain it or whatever. Like say like your whole input in the picture and shit.
It's mostly like the idea of like regret of the actions that you do or done.
Is that why his eyes look like?
It's like the shock. Like, bro, I just did this. I killed my son.
Yeah.
What have I done? And the artist, I forgot. I think it's a female.
I think it's over here.
Yeah. It is a female.
Yeah, and the way she just captures the facial
a
expression.
Woman, for those of you
Aaliyah or Laya Repin?
Woman, not female. Woman.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I gotta say woman.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
it's woman.
It's either Laya Repin or Ya Repin, something like that.
Yeah.
It's 2 L's YA.
But basically, like what I'm trying to get into and stuff, it's like how sometimes not being able to control your emotions and stuff can like
hurt people you love,
or like cause like bigger problems than like you just literally controlling your emotions and stuff and solving it, you know, communicating correctly and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, damn.
Fuck, I mean, has there ever been a time like where you felt like you couldn't control your emotions or like, you know, like lashed out for no fucking reason where it could have been solved differently?
Yeah, a lot of times, bro. Lashing out on like my siblings, them annoying me, and then like me screaming for no reason, getting mad. Like there was one where like my sister was supposed to help me edit or whatever, like a clip, like captions, and like she didn't do it. Then I got tight, and then I screamed, but I didn't scream at her. I was screaming from afar, but I was telling my mom about it, and then I was screaming like at my mom too or whatever, but like not in a dickhead way. I was just like expressing my emotions.
You're mad, yeah.
And then another one where I had like it was like a situation with my girl, and I had done something that it could have been solved differently if I just said something or asked something. But instead of doing the right thing and like communicating, I just ignored it and like came to conclusions. I assumed when it was never, you know,
that serious.
Assumed, yeah. So it's a lot, bro. I feel like that's a lot of people go through that shit, bro.
Yeah, not for real.
What about you?
No, yeah, I feel like I've done some shitty stuff like in the past when I was younger, and to this day I still think about it. Like, oh, I could have been either better or.
It's the shit that you don't want to like.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
Yeah, it's just dumb shit I've done.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing with me. You know, like just recently and stuff. You know, like me and my mom like get into a lot of arguments and shit. You know, and it's about stupid stuff.
Yeah,
it's about the most stupid shit, and also like what I'm starting to realize too is like sometimes I feel like it's a two-way thing, you know? It's a two-way thing always, like an argument and shit like that. Because I tell Abby all the time, right? Because let's say something happens, right? And it pisses me off.
Yeah.
It pisses me off OD. I feel like because, you know, they tell you, oh, you're supposed to be able to control your emotions and shit. Like, be like this and that, like, be in control. But, like, what if it was also, like, a two-way thing? Like, oh, what if you get out of control and stuff where you lash out, but also the other person tries to understand that you're feeling some type of way for a reason.
Yeah.
You're not just, like, lashing out for no reason. Like, there's obviously a specific reason why this is affecting you. And that's when the whole communication comes into key. Like, because recently, like, oh, Abby did some shit and it got me mad. And I started lashing out, bro. Like, I got fucking tight and stuff. And I started yelling and shit, right? And, like, and then I was like, oh, I was telling her, too, like, oh, I'm not just yelling at you because I fucking hate you or whatever. I'm expressing how I feel. And just kind of understand that, like, it's an emotion. It's not me attacking you. It's just like how I feel about the situation. You guys know
a reaction?
Yeah. It's just a reaction. It's not for you to react at that reaction. It's for you to like understand and like be like, all right, like chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's how I used to be, but I've learned to work through that. So
not overreact.
Yeah. So when it comes to my mom or my sister, whenever they say something that I don't like or like that gets me annoyed. Or whenever whenever my mom says something that gets me annoyed, I used to just be like, respond in a nasty ass way, like it's talking back and shit. But then, obviously, after we all talked about it, and then like I obviously thought about like a lot of shit. And now, whenever something like that happens, or whenever I see that she's mad at me for no reason, I either tell her, like, why are you mad at me? I didn't even do nothing to you. Like you're mad at the wrong person. So after that, we just, she just calms down and whatever, and then we talk normal. Or if she does say something and she's right and I'm in the wrong, I just be like, and I don't try to fight. I just be like, okay, I don't like lash out or anything, cause at the end of the day, bro, whenever like I've noticed that every time I would do that shit didn't lead anywhere. It just lead to more and more shit.
More problems, right?
Yeah, bro. So I was just like, you know what, no point.
Yeah,
I think that's how just women work.
You think so?
I feel like what they want is honesty and communication, bro.
Not for sure, bro.
Like,
I feel like everybody wants that, bro. I want that, bro.
Like, my guy friends, when you fuck up, they're like, it's whatever, it's fucking bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
It happens. But with women, I think they're a little more petty, and they could like, I wouldn't say petty, right? But like, they take that more to heart.
Yeah.
Cause like, yo, how could you let me down? Whether you're my boyfriend, my son, my partner, whatever you call it. And I feel like if you just come straight, like, yo, listen, I fucked up. I'm sorry. It won't happen again, or like, I'll be better. They'll appreciate that more than you like entertaining this situation. Cause when you come into an argument, there's always two sides to every story.
Yeah.
And either she could be in the wrong or you could be in the wrong. But what if it's like, we're not wrong, we just need to be better.
Yeah.
We need to find what's causing this rift or this problem, and then we'll solve it together.
Yo, what the fuck, bro's cooking right now?
That ass.
And you know, that's something I've learned too with relationships, that I feel like sometimes I was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my fault, but what if it's like just me trying to see the good in that person and me trying to make up for it? Like, oh, you know, I'll give you second chances, or we'll talk about it. But sometimes it comes to a point where you're like, enough is enough. We talked enough.
Yeah, for sure.
I've done enough.
Yeah.
You got to put in work too. So I think that's how it is. Communication and honesty.
That goes into my other like next topic and stuff, which is like some questions that I came across on TikTok and shit.
Okay.
And it was like, does everybody deserve a second chance? So like, what do you guys think about the whole?
Is that just in general or just
in general? Now it could go extreme, it could go not too extreme, but like,
all right, so because
do you guys basically believe in second chances? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I think it depends on the context.
Yeah.
All right, so like,
It's like, oh, my boy fucked my girl. Like, that's a no, bro. I can't get it. Because you're my boy. I trust you above everything. You're my girl. You're supposed to be my partner. Both people that I trusted the most betrayed me. Nah.
Or what? If somebody SA'd somebody you knew, or somebody killed somebody you knew, what, they deserve a second chance? Obviously, the good human answer to it would be yes, to forgive them and stuff.
yeah.
But I don't know.
So what about the people that actually do it? They forgive.
I guess they're just too forgiving, or they have too much love in their hearts to have hate for somebody, bro. Or
But you don't think,
or are they just dumb? Nah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, right?
Or that could be it too.
'Cause-
I don't know.
or you don't think it's like, just as you're capable of being very good, you're also capable of doing very bad things.
Yeah.
You can't always be good, because there's always that darkness in you, which goes into one of my topics in one of the movies I watched.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And I feel like as people are as forgiving, they're also as equally as vindictive, and probably behind closed doors, they're like, yo, maybe I should have fucking killed that guy, or maybe I should have not given him a second chance. And
Wait, so like in reality, they feel some differently, but they're just saying
they're being the bigger person, but being the bigger person means that you have the ability to also not be the bigger person. Like,
So you could choose.
You could choose. It's a battle inside you, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the people that are forgiving, they're great people. They're better people than me, because I would not forgive depending on this context of the situation. But they're also as equally as sentencing somebody to life, taking revenge. And I think one example would be is when Abby and her friend were like in the car, and some weirdo was taking like
the
pictures.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to me and my brother that day, but we were on like seeing red type shit. But like, we wanted to hunt
Like
this
that.
guy down.
Yeah.
And the idea came across me and my brother, like, yo, what if we just take the matter into our hands? Because I think the girls called the cops and they never showed up.
Bro, bro.
And how would you feel if that guy came back and did it again and again? It's like, all right, if enough is enough. It's shitty in New York as it is.
The cops aren't helping.
It's just one scumbag less to deal with. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Me, the bigger picture would have been like, oh, we just got to watch out for this guy. But nah, me and him were out for blood. We wanted to look for this guy so bad. And like, yo, what happened, bro?
So y'all want some Batman and Robin?
I swear to
Nah,
God.
Red Hood.
I swear to God,
shit,
that
bro.
day, we were seeing red. I don't know what happened.
yo, not that ass.
I mean, to be fair, that motherfucker was a weirdo, bro. So I mean, I understand.
And I had
that.
known, bro. It's crazy. I think I had like my knife in my pocket ready and stuff. Like,
Yeah, he gave me one.
Cause like I was like, honestly, like how all these cases and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and constantly seeing like
fucked up shit
going on and stuff.
Yeah.
I be thinking of the worst case scenarios now when it comes to anything. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's just like you just gotta be ready for anything,
But yeah, I mean, you're not
bro.
wrong for thinking like that, bro, because it's
it's
crazier. Well, I feel like it's crazier now than it was a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I don't think, or maybe it is the fact that we looked at so much shit that you think like that now. But I don't know, bro. I just feel like, personally, I feel like the world has become a lot crazier and scary than it was.
Exactly.
Before.
Yeah, like even like my mom mentioned like something how like, oh, people don't even care anymore. Like they don't even like say excuse me anymore.
Nah.
They don't even say like
Or,
like Happy New Year, or they don't even say oh Merry Christmas and shit. Maybe like certain spots where you like been around or whatever, but like my mom noticed that and stuff. And also like kids are more nastier and shit now. Like
that's true
like you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like
Yeah.
like kids nowadays don't even know like respect and shit.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just like, bro, it's how you're raised and stuff. Maybe their parents didn't teach them what respect is and shit. Like how to respect, like, you know, just being a like respectful person. It's not being like like you're scared of like being like, you know what I'm saying? You're not scared of anybody and stuff. It's just being respectful, you know?
It's what I talked about before, like the whole Gen Alpha thing. Gen Alpha is doomed. Like fucking Jits nowadays don't have no sense of authority at all. No more.
Yeah, exactly. That shit.
It is true, bro, because I saw another TikTok. It was a guy. He's a New Yorker, fellow New Yorker, and he was talking about how it's the kids that be doing chaos around New York, bro. Because whenever the kids are in school, the Jits are in school, it's New York is fucking quiet, it's peaceful. Like,
Yeah.
I know like chaos running around, but then when the Jits get out of school, bro,
It's also because
bunch of
like
shit going down, bro.
it's also because like that quote like that Polo G said like we ain't have no heroes, so we looked up to the villains and shit. It's like how it is now, bro. Like everybody like in the young age and shit, they look up to like the gangsters and stuff,
drill
rappers and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying,
true,
bro?
that's
And,
true,
and
yeah.
they're all like. The shit they talk about and stuff, bro, is just like their life and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's their lifestyle. It's the same thing like how all the Mexican like songs and stuff like that, they talk about like corridos and shit like that. They talk about shit that they see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people getting shot up, people getting kidnapped, or like the shit that they really live. You know what I'm saying and stuff. So it's like
I don't. I disagree with that. I
What?
don't think just because the drill rapper or a certain specific villain acts a certain way, you should like. Oh, I relate to the Joker. I relate to this guy. We live in a society.
no, bro. But like what I'm trying to say is like what
I was.
it's
gonna,
like go.
But then you brought up the corrido song. There's a corrido song called Dos Monedas that basically talks about the life of an alcoholic dad that abused his family, and the only one that stuck by him in the end was his son.
Yeah.
And he kept beating his son, you know, not giving a fuck about him until the money ran out for his vice. And he's like, get the hell out of here. Don't come back till you get me like beer or something like that. Like, I
Yeah.
disown you. Then one time he was walking down the street and he saw his son dead. He was asking for money to give to his dad to feed his vice. Right? It's a corrido. It's a terrible
Yeah.
song, but I'm not going to be like, yo, like, fucking alcoholics, bro. Like, I relate to I think it's what you take from that villain. It's what you learn. You don't become him. You learn from him, right? Like the Joker, he's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives off chaos and he loves it. Like his alternate, like whatever, his nemesis, Batman, who stands for something.
Yeah.
You could learn and become either closer to the Batman's way of thinking, or if you get lost in the sauce, you become the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think people should use that excuse like, yo, just because the drill rapper or my the guy I looked up to lives a certain lifestyle, I should copy that way. Like,
Yeah.
nah. People should be themselves.
Have a
No,
mind of
but,
their own.
but the thing is like, bro, like obviously there's people who think on their own and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's obviously like everybody is different. Like, you know, there's obviously people who are the outsiders, the outliers that who don't follow the herd. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But at the end of the day, bro, we live in this world, and the sheep mentality exists, bro. So if they see that these people are the cool ones, the ones who like get looked up, they're getting looked at. You know what I'm saying? They want to be that. Like, it's the same reason why a lot of people like the popular kids, bro. It is what it is, bro. That's how that's how people are. There's obviously people who don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
It's like they don't give a fuck about the society structure. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's obviously those people who like follow what's cool, what's trending, and if they think that these people are cool and they want to act like them, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, having the fucking the shiesty and shit, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. They think they're fucking like tough and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nowadays, every time you go outside, bro, all these little kids think they're gangsters and shit. Bro. You know what I'm saying? They think they're gangsters, but if they really go to real gangsters and stuff, bro, all of them are gonna tell them to not do any of those things, bro. Every single one of them, bro. Every single one of them. Even if it goes up to like cartels, to your fucking local gangs and shit, every single one of them is gonna tell you, bro, you don't have to do this, bro. Yeah. You don't have to really be a gangster, bro, because you're gonna kill people or die, bro. And everyone will tell them killing people does not feel good, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the drill rappers are saying it, and the people who sing corridos and stuff, who talk about it and stuff, they sing it and shit because they lived it. You know what I'm saying? They're just expressing what they saw and maybe their trauma and shit in their music.
Exactly.
But it's not telling them, yo, you guys have to, we're gonna spin the block and get our ops and shit.
That's the lesson I'm talking about. You take this guy's advice saying, in reality, your lifestyle is not healthy. I should not do it. Yeah. But there are people that twist the words and be like, never mind. This guy's living the life. I should start killing people.
Yeah,
they're
bro.
Dumb, bro.
Bro,
that's that dumb shit, bro.
It's always gonna be like that. It's always gonna be like kids or I don't know. I guess easily manipulated people that whatever they fucking listen to, whatever they watch, they're gonna be like, nah, like I'm trying to be like that.
Yeah, like nah, that's just dumb, bro. Like the video I showed you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The whole like Dance with the Devil song and shit, like bro, like you know what I'm saying. I showed him too.
That was traumatizing, bro.
I showed him that video. You know what I'm saying, and like that's real life shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and then I was watching other videos. Shout out to Arab. He's like a YouTuber and stuff.
Oh, when he went to go spend 4 days with the cartel.
Yeah. So he like goes into these like dangerous organizations and stuff.
I think he went to Brazil and like African warlords, right?
Yeah, African warlords, Brazilian, like
he's cool.
Mafia over there and stuff. He just recently like went to like a cartel and stuff. And bro, like the way these people talk and stuff is like, bro, they don't want people to like experience the same shit they have, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people got forced into it. Some people like were born into it and shit. But like, bro, like you don't want to kill people, bro.
No, I mean
they do it because it's their job and like they have no other way out, bro.
Yeah, I was watching the final episode. I think it dropped today or yesterday. I forgot what it was.
Yesterday,
yeah. When he interviewed the hitman.
Yeah.
And then how the guy was talking about like the most brutal like way he killed somebody or how he feels after a death. Mm-hmm. How he just says like basically after his first kill he was kind of like he was fucked in the head for like 2 days. Then after that, he was good.
And then he was saying too, like how to do that shit, he has to be high all the time, bro.
Yeah,
he can't be sober because he's gonna get like
to numb it.
Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe to I guess amplify the feelings of like getting ready to kill.
Exactly, not feeling like sad. Maybe he's gonna get consumed in that shit. Like fuck, like I did all this shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's shit crazy, bro.
Yeah,
but I want to switch on the next topic to like a more triggering topic for you guys. What would you do question, right?
No.
I know you're gonna like this. So, okay, so you have all right. So both of y'all have an eight-year-old nephew or niece, right? And
so it's like his kid, right?
Or not? Well, not like say your cousins, whatever. You're just taking care of them, or her.
All right, cool.
You're taking care of them, and their parents are out working, and you leave them for a little bit. Because you have to take a shit or you're taking a nap, whatever the scenario is, right? You just leave them alone for a little bit because you trust them. You tell them not to touch anything, whatever. And then you hear a loud ass bang, right? Either while you were taking the shit, you hear a loud ass bang, but you just ignore it because you're enjoying your shit. You're watching a video, whatever, or you're wiping. And for you don't wake up because you're deep in your sleep, your slumber.
Okay.
And then Whenever you go see the noise, you see that the 8-year-old niece or nephew had basically destroyed your Funko Pop collection. Like it tilted over. He was stepping on them, and Gundam collection or Lego collection. It's all over the
Fucked up everything,
fucked up
basically.
everything.
Everything
It's
you
all on
like,
the ground.
basically.
Everything is on the ground, bro. It's destroyed.
Mm.
Hundreds of dollars down the drain.
This is my niece.
Thousands.
Or my nephew,
Niece
or
or
whatever.
nephew, bro. Yes. Now, in that situation, what are you doing next? Like, what would you do?
All right, like if that should happen to me,
Yes, either you.
I don't know. You go first.
I feel like it's kind of hard because since this is not my kid, both Abby and my brother are very protective over Julia when it comes to discipline.
Yeah.
And I feel like in that moment, I would feel vulnerable because I really can't say what I feel without it taken out of context and be like, yo, that's not your kid. How you talk to him like that? Even though they did something wrong, right?
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable because I know that that's not my kid. And although it is an accident, you told me that the kid was jumping on them. That's
Yeah.
vindictive and like planned. So I would feel awkward and uncomfortable
Yo,
because I
hey.
know how my brother is. He'd be
Yeah.
like, "It was an accident. It happened."
Nah.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie.
And Abby is mama bear, bro. You don't fuck with her kids, bro.
Yeah,
I could tell right away. She's very protective of Julia. So
Yeah.
No, hold on.
that would be very awkward in the house. It would
If
escalate.
if
swear
that
to
shit
God.
happened, if that shit happened in this case, bro, I would pay back everything that she broke.
Okay.
And that's if this was this, right?
Yeah.
If it was us, huh?
All right, but what if it was your kid?
It was my kid.
Yeah.
I would do the same. I would like pay for everything, bro. Because let's say he broke like the equipment here, bro.
Yeah.
I swear it's over like a band I'm seeing right now. Just like my Funko Pops are over a band.
Yeah.
And I think it would be very awkward because my brother is the type of guy to like say it's an accident, it happens. But I feel like deep down is like why did this happen?
I'm not gonna lie, but like,
He would bring up like, yo, why aren't you not taking care of your kid? And
That's exactly
I'm the
what he
type
would
of guy.
say. That's what he
I'm the
would
type of guy
say.
to keep it to myself, which is toxic. I don't talk about it. I just like, damn. And then
So if
I
it-
I won't talk to him for like a week.
So if it was your
Yeah.
so if it was your kid, you wouldn't like beat the kid, or you wouldn't like you wouldn't do nothing to the kid.
I
If it
would
was
beat
your
my
kid?
kid. I would beat
Yeah,
my
yeah,
kid.
yeah, that's what I was asking. If it was your kid,
If
like
it
the
was-
second question, like if it was your kid, because I know you
I
can't
thought
really
you
do
said
nothing.
if it was his kid.
Well,
doing
no,
it.
no, no.
oh, if your kid did
No.
that shit to your stuff,
Because the first you was answering as if it was his kid, but now I
I
was
thought
asking
I thought you said that if his kid destroyed my stuff.
No, then I was like, what if it was your kid?
Oh shit. No, I beat their ass, bro. I'd be like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
was the situation that led to this?
to jumping on this stuff.
Because if you told me you tipped them over or broke something, oh, it's an accident.
Yeah,
It happens.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
kids.
yeah, yeah.
But if you were stepping on them and jumping, it's because you planned ahead, which makes it scarier. This kid had an idea, like, oh, maybe I pissed him off that day. I didn't give him fucking snacks or whatever. I didn't feed him properly.
What the
Yeah.
fuck,
He's
bro?
cranky.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I'm taking it off on dad now, bro.
Yeah.
I'll fuck up your Funko Pop collection.
Yeah.
I think, first of all, I don't think that would happen with me because the way I am, maybe I'm a little more, or maybe it would happen because I'm a little more passive. I'm a little more like, oh, they're just kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like my brother is the more disciplined one. And it comes also to like our dogs, the way they are.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
his
yeah.
dog is very like, like if he comes into the room, he's like, my fucking owner's coming.
Yeah.
But my
And
dog-
then I'm not here. He does everything he fucking wants.
And with my dog, he's like more destructive, and that's because I know what it's like being disciplined in a certain way that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, bro, like when I get unleashed and like I scream and it's time to discipline, he could tell you it's a little crazy
Yeah.
how I act because
Bro,
No.
basically he's like a bomb on the fuse, bro. I'm just like constant firecrackers going on, bro. Like,
I can see that, but I mean, you're definitely the complete opposite when it comes to shit like that.
yeah, it's everything.
So
to be honest.
what would you do then?
Like if Julia did that shit?
Yeah, because
First
you
of all-
already explained if it was
Yeah, like if Julia did that shit to him, bro, I would pay for his shit, bro. I'd be like, bro, listen, like, bro, there's like, bro, she's completely in the wrong, bro. This
Yeah.
shit's no fucking accident.
Yeah.
Like, tipping it over, bro, I'll help him clean it up. Like, I'll pick it up, Lord. Like, I wouldn't even help him. Like, I'll just be like, yo, like, I'll just pick it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that shit was an accident. Now, if she fucking like purposely broke something, which is the jumping and shit, like,
Yeah.
now you're just being stupid. Like, that's not funny. You know, that's why I tell Julia, like, a lot of the
it's
time.
not funny.
Like, I tell her a lot of the times because when she does bad shit, she
Yeah.
laughs. She laughs when she does it. And I'm trying to tell her, explain to her, it's not funny what you're doing.
Yo, I
It's-
swear to God.
It isn't.
We were talking about this last night when we were
Yeah.
watching movies, like random movies, and
Yeah.
sometimes my brother is very vocal and very passionate. And sometimes I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm chilling, and I hear, "It's not funny, Julia. Stop."
Yo, like I swear, bro, like she thinks it's funny fucking shit up and stuff, you know. I understand now, like whatever, she's 2 years old. Like Abby always tells me, you know, she's just a kid, like you need to chill out and stuff. Like she really doesn't know what she's doing. But sometimes it feels like she knows exactly what she's doing, bro, because she's not dumb.
She's not.
So it's like I feel like sometimes she knows exactly what she's doing, but she's just like doing it.
Like when she was like a year, she did this thing where she fakes cries. And I peeped that the first time. I
remember you
peeped
guys
that
talked about
first.
it. Yeah,
I was like, "Yo, Viche, you're faker. You're a faker." And you know, at first they were like, "Yo, she's definitely sad, bro. Like you don't know. Like, oh, maybe you're right." But now, I think he peeped it now that she does it more
Nah,
often.
what she does, like sometimes when she gets mad, like she like purposely like hurts herself to cry. And then like that's when we're like, oh, like Julia, it's okay. Like, but like I don't get that. Like all I did was tell you not to like bro, we be in the car and she wants to like touch the window wipers and I'm like, bro, you not touching this is not gonna do anything. Like
Yeah.
it's just don't touch it.
It's not funny how you're explaining it to a fucking 2-year-old, bro.
Bro, because
Because she's not dumb, bro.
Because I'm trying to tell her, like, yo, this is not gonna fucking affect your life. Leave it alone. And then she's like, I love you, bro. Anyways,
Bro,
whatever.
it's
But
fun, bro.
In that situation, what I would do is well, if it was like my niece or nephew, I wouldn't be able to do nothing to the kid. I would just expect my whatever, like my brother, my sister to pay me whatever that shit is worth. But if it was my kid, I would beat them. But also, I'll be like, even though the kid's 8, I'll be like, yo, you're in debt. You're in debt for the rest of your life until you be able to pay all this shit back, bro. No cap.
But what if that's not the outcome you get? What if they gaslight you? Your siblings are like, "Why'd you leave him there? You know how the kid is. Why'd you put him there?"
Nah, you paying my bread right now, bro. What
Nah,
the
I'm
fuck?
not paying you
Nah,
shit,
nah,
bro.
nah.
You should have put them somewhere else, like we spoke about.
Nah, bro. I told them multiple times, do not touch this shit.
yo, what the fuck?
Really?
But
First of all, too, first of all, like I do not leave kids unattended, and I know that now because Julia, like, I don't even take a shit until somebody could watch her. I swear, bro. Abby does the same.
nah, yeah,
Abby
yeah.
Abby does the same thing, bro. Like, cause, bro, anything could happen, bro. Next thing you know,
Nah, I know.
she
bro,
drops
I know.
some shit, lands on her head, like dies, bro. Like
kids move fast.
falls off the bed, bro. Like,
yeah,
nah.
I know. But to go with that, I have a video for you guys that I'm gonna have you show him because I already saw it. But
Okay.
I need both of you to see it. So. And you're not gonna know what the fuck it is just by looking at it, bro. So. Here.
Oh my god.
It's all Gundam figures, bro.
Who did that?
It was an 8-year-old. I think it was an 8-year-old kid or 8-year-old nephew, something like that.
Bro, this is Abby, bro. Nah.
And you
Gundam.
know what the parents had the audacity to say, bro, or to do? They said they'll give him 20,000 yen or whatever. That's like equivalent to like $300.
That's
right?
nothing, yeah.
And yeah, bro. And one figure is like $200 or plus, bro. And it's like, I got
bro.
you with 20,000 yen, bro. That's it. That's it.
Nah.
Yo.
See, you saw that mess, bro. You saw that shit, right?
Nah. First of all, that 8-year-old is cleaning that shit up. I'm not cleaning nothing up. That motherfucker is cleaning that shit up, bro. Like, that's, bro. Nah, like, that's a lot of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, bro.
Yeah.
that's
A
a
lot.
lot, bro. That's a lot.
That's definitely over what over.
And I'm pretty sure you
Over,
could put,
100%
I'm pretty sure you
over.
could put them together though. Like,
That's
back,
not the point.
But like-
Fuck that
but-
shit.
What do you mean? Bro?
like you can put them back together. You know what I'm saying? But still, bro. Like, nah.
It's the principle.
I feel like
about it, bro.
since you're a parent, you're more like open minded to like being more merciful now. I feel like if you didn't have a kid, it'd be different. Like, nah, fuck that shit. You pay me right away.
Yeah.
Your kid's fucking picking that shit up. You're helping your kid. I don't give a fuck.
Also, that kid is dumb as fuck. At 8 years old, like, I knew what a sensitive toy was and what a not sensitive toy was, bro. Like, bro, like,
So is the
I
parents'
knew.
fault? So is the parents' fault?
100%.
It's the kid's fault, too.
Nah,
Fuck
of
that
course,
dumbass
of course.
kid.
Of course.
He's an idiot. Like, at 8 years old, you're pretty fucking smart, bro. You're not dumb.
Yeah.
You know how to fucking play with toys, bro. Like, if it was, like a 4-year-old, 3-year-old, it's like, all right, bro. Like, they don't really understand what, like, expensive and nice toys are, bro.
Yeah.
But at that age, bro, I knew what, like, all right, bro, this is like a collectible, bro. It's not something you play with. Like, it's just something you look at, which is stupid and corny, Like, but it's just something you look at. You know what I'm saying? I would know that at that age, so.
Nah, trust me, I know, bro. Same thing. Whenever I know my mom told me that whenever I was a kid, she would tell like if I touch something, she would like hit my hand and be like, no, like don't touch that. And from then on, like I understood. Not to touch other
Wish
people's
Julia
shit,
was
bro.
like that, bro.
Mm.
Nah, cause my uncle, he had certain like collectibles and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like, from then on, I knew that like, oh, you can't play with certain toys, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's toys that you could just like fucking fuck around with and stuff, but other stuff is more like collectibles or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I always saw it mad cringe though. Like, I always hated that the fact that like you can't play with them.
But yeah, we have like Funko
Funko. I was
Pops.
about to say now you understand because you have Funkos now.
But yeah, he
I'm
buys the Dragon Ball Z little statues, right? Like, hey,
But-
Exactly.
yeah, I'm saying,
yeah,
but we're adults now,
Oh, what the fuck? Anyways, but that's it from my regular topic. Everything else like revolves around like the creepy segment.
You had a topic you wanted to talk about, right?
Oh, a couple of topics actually. So I want to read you a quote from this movie that. So lately I've been trying to do like a review YouTube channel, sort of like infrastructure.
Okay.
Like, cause I want to do my YouTube now, but what I want to do is go over like vintage movies.
Okay.
Cause I feel like the generations throughout the years have lost their like touch with certain movies. Now it's all about big budgets, CGI, action.
Explosions.
If there's certain actors not
What
in
I
the
like.
movie,
Collabs. I mean,
Collabs.
like what's that shit called? Like
Branding.
multiverse shit.
right? So I feel like people should go back to the roots of watching movies from 2000 and back. I'm talking about from the 70s to 2000 era, because there's some good movies that.
Oh, you just reminded me of something.
Because there's a lot of movies that have taught me a lot of things, and I feel like just like any book should be taught in school, I feel like film should be taught in school.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because I feel like certain film programs, I don't know, I've never been part of one, but I feel like it's just how to make a movie, or what do they teach you?
I think from what I remember, because I know Sneeko used to be in like film school or whatever, and he said that they would like always watch a certain movie in film schools. Like they would just only watch one movie and like try to break it down or whatever, like see what happened. But like not like
how it was filmed or like
I
the
think-
meaning of the
I think it was
movies.
both. I think it was both.
Hmm.
But it's a movie that, how do I say? It's kind of basic. They don't go like out the box to show other good movies.
Yeah, like when I was in English in high school, every time I read a book like Of Mice and Men, Lord of
Mice
the
and Men, yeah,
Flies,
yeah.
Macbeth, all their
Yeah.
movies, I watched the movie.
Yeah, same.
And obviously you can nitpick what was in the book and what was not in the book, and it's
Yeah.
good because you could see the imagination that you thought of reading made flesh.
Yeah.
Like,
Once
wow,
it
this
was-
guy's portraying the psychopath that's gonna kill so and so.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the guy that's been struggling with something, and you can see on screen the torments and like the passion in his face, like the picture you just showed with
Yeah.
Ivan the Terrible. And I think films are very important and they should be addressed, because it not only does it help like build character in the kid, it teaches them a lesson.
Nah, I know, and also like honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like they're very, very informative, bro. Like
Not yet. I
there's-
know, bro.
there's
I
like,
know.
bro, I'm dead ass right now. I'm dead ass. Like a lot of the stuff, the reason why I know what they are is because of movies, bro.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all like World War II guns or like fucking
Even just events in history too.
events in history, bro. Certain characters like superheroes and shit like that. Like bro, like frostbite and stuff. Like I knew all that at an early age, bro, and only and it was only because of movies, bro. Like teachers would be like, "How the fuck do you even know that?" And I'd just be like, "I learned it from a movie." Like there was this one time where we were in like it was medtech and stuff, right? And we were talking about how if you're in cold ass water and stuff, and if you warm up too fast, you get a heart attack, right?
Yeah.
And then I remembered that because in the movie
The Day After Tomorrow.
The Day After Tomorrow and stuff.
That's what happened?
That's what happens. The guy, one of the main characters and stuff, he goes into freezing water, bro. It's like water you would fucking feel in Antarctica, bro.
Yeah.
So like he goes into the water, and then like he was about to automatically go to like the fire and stuff, right? But like I remember it so vividly because like the girl takes off her clothes and stuff and hugs him.
Okay.
And he's like, "What are you doing?" Like, oh, he likes it, right?
Yeah.
But like she's like, "Oh, like you gotta warm up slowly because if not, you could die."
Yeah.
Because your blood vessels are gonna open up.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I said that in class, and like, everybody looked at me like, "How do you even fucking know that?" And I'm like, "I watched the movie, bro." Every time I said that in a movie in class to a lot of things, bro, they'd be like, "Bro, you always say you've seen how many movies have you watched, bro?"
Nah, yeah. Both of y'all watched OD
Yeah,
movies, which is fire, bro. I kind of wish I watched a lot of movies growing up, but I wasn't like, I wasn't exposed to shit like that, bro.
No, yeah, like every time I would come back from school, left alone, just turn on the TV and just like
Watch movies.
yeah. Those
And also
away.
like our mom, bro, like she would just play random ass shit, bro.
Your mom loves movies too, right? Or not?
It's
she
like
has a
her-
specific taste, but yeah,
But it's like her only form of entertainment, like, cause bro, back in the day we didn't have
Cable or
phones.
yeah.
No, we didn't have phones.
Oh, okay.
So like, at one point it would just be us watching whatever my mom was watching on TV, and since it was only one TV in the room,
Everybody.
we
watch
had to watch whatever my mom was watching, bro.
Yeah.
And it would be the most random shit.
Or like we had a tradition every Sunday if a fucking fire movie came out, we all go to the movie theater.
Yeah.
Or like if we had dinner, we were feeling, yo, what are we doing? Links.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah,
also
watch TV.
also another thing is that if we didn't watch the movie when it was in theaters, we would always buy them in DVD.
Yeah.
And then we would just be like, we would order some food and then watch the movie.
Fire.
Yeah, every time. All of us would be in the living room and stuff, and we would just watch the movie and shit. And it'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah. So the quote I want to read you, and just tell me what comes to your mind when you hear this shit.
From what movie? Or do I have to guess what movie is it from? Or
It's called Legend.
okay. It's an old movie, you said?
It's an old movie. So it goes, it goes no good without evil, no love without hate, no innocence without sin.
Yeah.
I am the Lord of Darkness.
It's like I think of Thanos because
Think
you
of
know it's
Thanos?
how
Yo!
he's all about like
Balance.
Yeah. So is that what it means or?
So
You're mad smart, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like you be saying dumb shit, but like it's smart.
What kind of backhand compliment is that?
You know,
Is that
'cause it's
dumb?
like-
You can say dumb shit. I mean, you're
Nah,
not smart
cause
person
like,
saying dumb shit?
cause a smart person,
aggressive.
like bro, like alright, bro, not a smart person, but like,
person?
but like no, like like sophisticated, intelligent person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, bro. Hold on, listen. Like would have said like, oh, like let's say we were in like what do you say? How do you say it? Like a big classroom, like in college. What do you?
Like a sermon? Or like a
Not like a fucking. What's that called? Like big ass classrooms.
big ass class.
Oh no! There's a word for it.
Yeah, there's a word, bro.
It's my tongue.
A classroom, no. A college
Report? No.
bro.
Thesis? No,
No.
right? But anyway, it's
Bro,
one that,
search it up, please.
No. I'll think about it.
Please,
Think about the future, bro.
nah. All right, like let's say we were in a big ass like college classroom, whatever. Like somebody would have said, that's like God and like the devil, like, and they would have been like if you could, like if you mentioned,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you said, fucking Thanos. But it makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like all right,
but
anyways.
low key, it's the devil.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
No,
so-
it is, but like in a way, Thanos is a perfect example to that. Because what he meant, like what Thanos wants, is good, but in a bad way. In his mind, it's like he's helping out a lot of people. He's dealing with the feeling of evil for the greater good, right? Like he's balancing the world and shit or whatever. But whatever, go.
So basically, this movie Legend stars Tom Cruise and Tim Curry. As you know, Tim Curry's the guy that did Pennywise. Hiya, Georgie.
The original one?
Yeah. So he's like another Jim Carrey who like he was monetized because of his face and like his voice, very commanding and a lot of respect for him. So this creature called Darkness, he lives in a world where he's banished into like the underworld in the dark. And he yearns to be seen in the overworld, let's say, to show his greatness, but he can't because he's in the world. There's light, like you know how it's like you know how like the origin story, like when there was darkness and light came, things like that. And basically, the creatures that control this power of light are two unicorns who are basically the most majestic steeds in the universe, very rare, right? So he plans on killing these creatures to gain the power and control the universe and envelop it in darkness forever. But he can't do that because he needs to draw these creatures to him. And one of his goblins, his servants, are like, "How should I do this, master? What bait can I use to attract these creatures who are basically only available to people of good hearts?" And he's like, "Innocence. You must use innocence." So he notices that these two humans live in the woods. I think it's like a throwback to like Adam and Eve, where they have everything, right? It's like, they have everything. They have a perfect love. But because there's no innocence without sin, as humans, they want more. The character Jack that Tom Cruise plays, he wants more than just be this girl's like boyfriend. He wants to be with her forever. And this girl, not only does she want his attention, but she wants to be, I don't know, have a different sort of lifestyle in the movie.
Okay.
So she wants to see the unicorns, but Tom Cruise's character made a deal with like the creatures of the woods, like, "Yo, you cannot show no other human this. You're the only human that knows this. This is very important." But just like as much as love as he has, he wants more. He wanted more. He already had everything he had, but he wants the love of the girl. So when he brings them to see the unicorns, one of them gets killed.
The unicorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the world starts going into darkness.
Because of his actions?
Because of, the death of one unicorn. But the Lord of Darkness can't fully, control over. He needs the death of the other one.
Yeah.
So what he does, he seduces the girl to side with him, to draw not only the creature, but the hero of the film and kill them both. What I like about this movie is that it shows that even humans, like as good as we are, we're capable of bad things. As stable as we are, we want more. We're greedy. And it's just our human nature to always want more in the end. It's just something that we can't help.
Yeah.
You could have the steadiest job, the greatest career,
all the money in the world,
but there's always going to be that void in our hearts that we just covet more.
Yeah.
And there's this scene where she's in the underworld. Mind you, this is back in the 80s, I think. All the sets were made like to look real. They were all practical. Imagine a big ass room like this. It's all woods. It had real birds, creatures, and that's what I feel like movies should go back to, like the roots.
Oh, practical shit. Yeah,
being practical, less CGI, more practicality.
That's why I fuck with Christopher Nolan, because I know in Oppenheimer, even like the nuke that he did, that shit was real. Like he didn't explode an actual like nuclear bomb, but like he made like a bomb. Whenever it exploded, it would look like a nuke. I think it was like a
really.
Yeah, bro.
What?
That shit was real.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Or like I tell him that in Mad Max, there's a character that has a flaming guitar. Apparently that was real. Every time he like played, somehow fire would come out of like the end. That's real fire from what I read.
What? But like that's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
All
what
the
the
cars
fuck?
were real. So there's a scene where she's in the underworld in this guy's crib, and she's seeing all the gifts and everything that he would offer her, right, to seduce her, to bring her to the light of the dark, or like the dark side, I mean. And there's this thing where there's a big fireplace, and out of nowhere a figure starts to dance, and the person is like in a black, like sort of like cloth, but she's in a dress, and she starts to seduce her, but like, you know, like, yo, come here, come dance with me and whatever. And eventually she folds. She starts dancing with this figure. Mind you, if it was CGI, it would be like a shadow.
Yeah.
But since it's, you know, the 80s, it's like a person, like a black cloth. But over time, she starts to fold, and finally she opens her arms and embraces this darkness. And this person in the figure starts like flapping her wings, like, I'm coming for you. We'll be one. So she hugs her, and it cuts. The way the camera cut was cool. It cuts, she does a spin, now she's one with the dress. Basically hinting at, yo, she's finally folded. She finally
went to the dark side,
craved this, and wants to be part of this. And it's cool because she is supposed to be the image of innocence.
Damn.
Because she's naive. But naive could lead to other things, being more greedy and stuff. But then as she sees herself in the mirror, it's like, holy shit, I've changed. A person would be like, what the hell happened? What did I just do?
She enjoys it.
She enjoyed it. She smiled.
Yo, what the fuck?
She basked in her new image, like, wow, this is what I could look like if I could have it all type shit. But then he comes out of the mirror, and it's cool because as his big-ass hands come out of the mirror, shards of glass are, like, falling. And then it's finally like, oh, this is what you could be part of if you come with me. In reality, he's like this monster.
Yeah, this shit reminds me of fucking Griffith for a second. I don't know why, bro. Because like how he accepts the fucking dark side or whatever.
Oh,
and then she was
dumb motherfucker.
as this guy is trying to spit game to her, like, yo, you can have it all.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you're nothing but an animal. And he was like, we're all animals, my dear. Some people are just too scared to see it. It's like that nature in us.
Damn, it's like the whole Scarface shit. What he says.
That's what Joker said too. Like whenever he was about to explode the ships and they had to choose, he was like, everybody is just like me. Just takes one trigger to
right.
To trigger or whatever.
Or like Scarface, like where he says, you need people like me and shit, because everybody has true intentions and stuff, but like you need somebody to point at and be like, oh nah, he's like really the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, just because he does it out loud and he's not afraid to
say it,
to say who he really is, even though what he might be doing is wrong. People who do it on the low and hide their true intentions and stuff are worse, and they could just be like, nah, look at him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, he's just, bro, he's being who he is and stuff.
Yeah, and in the end, people think it was gonna be like a good ending, like, yo, good triumphed over evil. But like, you go back to Thanos, it has to be a balance.
Yeah, bro.
And he was like, I am part of you all, just like the devil is within us.
Yeah.
And it cuts to him just laughing, because he's like, even though you defeat me now, I am part of the universe. Just
so he'll
like
always be there forever.
Light to darkness, I'll always be there, bro. You can't defeat me. Shit. And it's just a good movie. It taught me a lot, like the duality of things and good and evil and shit like that. It's very good.
Damn.
That's why I say it all the time, right? When I was in my whole like
spiritual
journey and stuff, religious journey and shit, like I would say like I'm evil and stuff, you know? And like it wouldn't be like in a way where I was literally like on some serial killer shit or like on some dickhead shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was so self-aware and so like in touch with myself that I knew that shit was there. Yeah. Like I knew it was constantly there, bro. Like in anything, bro. Like anything. Like right now, bro. This shit right here, right? Like, you like those fucking thoughts where you're like, bro, like I'm better than every other fucking podcaster and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's just an example. But like, let's say you're outside, right? You're outside and stuff, and you see somebody. And you're like, for some reason, you just want to punch the shit out of them. It's a random example, but like, those thoughts are there, bro. Or like
the intrusive thoughts.
The intrusive thoughts are there, bro. And so for some reason, it wants to come out.
Yeah, I know what
you know what I'm saying. It wants to come out, bro. Like it's for some reason, it's like a constant battle of good and evil within you, bro. Like no matter what, bro. Anything, bro. Going back to what we were talking about before, the whole like how you react to like lashing out or controlling yourself, right? Yeah. That side wants to come out. The whole like lashing out, like like the evil side of you, you know.
I've done some like I'm gonna say after we take a break or whatever, but the whole intrusive thoughts. I had some bad intrusive thoughts recently, bro. That I want to say.
What
but,
the
like,
fuck,
bro? It's funny though, cause like it's not something you wouldn't expect. But I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, bro, because it's OT, bro.
What the fuck? But anyways, like and then like also like everybody this is why I always say everybody is evil.
Yeah.
Everybody is evil, you know, because going back to what he said, how just as somebody is as forgiving, they could do evil shit, you know.
Yeah.
The fact that they could do it, it means that they are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, we could all go outside and kill somebody.
Yeah.
We're choosing not to, you know,
Yeah.
but we still have that in us.
So the other two like topics I have, they're very quick. I don't want to lengthen this section for you guys.
I'm just yapping, bro.
But it's like two woke scenarios, and another one where I told him that I went on like a social media cleanse.
Yeah.
I don't have TikTok anymore.
You don't?
Nah, I deleted it because it was unhealthy, bro. I kept reposting a lot of things. I kept liking, saving, reposting. It was too much.
Sending shit.
So I got rid of it. I was good for 2 days without Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit. But then on the third day, I folded, and I'm only on Instagram now.
Yeah.
So I noticed that there's a lot of like these fucking teenagers or like in their early 20s, like 18-year-olds that do this thing called kiss or slap.
Oh.
You know what that?
Yeah.
I think you guys know what that is,
yeah,
right?
but public interview shit. Yeah.
But for context, it's females that dress in a very provocative way, and they ask men basic questions where like, would you rather kiss me or slap me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I told my brother, I was like, if I was the father of these girls, bro, I would be very embarrassed, ashamed,
Of course.
and just flat out disappointed, because I guarantee most of those girls are not locals. They probably went there because they want to go to college, be independent. Me as a parent, if I heard that, yo, that's fire, bro. You're going to another state, living your best life, being your better self.
Yeah. And then you go online and see
And
that
then I
shit.
see online, like my boys, like, yo, bro, is this your daughter? Kiss or slap? I'm like, bro. I told my brother, I'd rather have a jit son, like an idiot, who's
Yeah.
like, "Chupapi mo niño,"
Yeah.
in guys' ears, being annoying to society, than being a fucking like whore.
So you rather be? I mean, you rather have a neon than that?
There's limits, bro. I would never let him become a neon, bro. But I'm
Okay.
saying I'd rather have a son that's known for being fucking annoying,
Okay.
retarded, or whatever, just made fun of a meme,
Okay.
than become someone that's just seen as an object and that any man could like touch.
Tap
Because
it.
that's my
Yeah.
daughter, bro. That's like my flesh and bone incarnated, and she's supposed to be better than me in any ways. But if you're doing that, bro, it's embarrassing and heartbreaking.
Yeah, bro. Because it goes back to the what you do. Like you're basically what you do is basically a reflection of like who your parents are.
Yeah.
I think those videos are cringe, bro. Like whether if it's the fucking the girl or whatever, whether it's the guy, I just think they're cringe now.
Yeah.
I hate
Wait,
that
the
shit,
guy?
bro.
What do you mean the guy?
Like a guy be like, yo, kiss or slap to girls?
Oh, the same shit. Yeah.
What the fuck did you mean?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck I thought. Like I thought you was talking about like the guy who is kissing or slapping the girl.
No.
Oh, because there's guys that do that shit too, right?
They
Like,
do that
yeah,
shit?
they
Kiss.
do.
I didn't know they do that shit.
wait, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I was talking about the guys who asked the girl
Oh.
kiss or slap.
I thought you were talking about the guy who's getting asked by the girl.
No, because that's what he was talking about.
But I thought you were also referring
Oh,
to
no,
the
no,
guy
no,
like
no,
he
no,
should
no.
be a better man and be like, nah, I'm not doing that,
Like
bro.
I'm not slapping.
Oh,
Or
they
I'm
could
not
do that
kissing.
Not
too.
simp.
Oh, they could do that too, bro. Like these motherfuckers be sims, bro. It gets me tight. It gets me triggered.
Another thing that I saw was these
Cut this shit out.
What?
This cancel material.
This definitely cancel material, bro.
You know what? Yeah, whatever. We'll
Take a break.
We'll end this section on that note. Whatever.
Oh, shit.
We'll end this section on that note. Whatever. But when we come back, yeah, we're gonna come back with the creepy shit, this conspiracy, fucked up shit, whatever. I think this segment might be just fucked up shit because we have real life cases. And I don't know if you have something to like with the scary shit, or whatever, or you could probably add something because it probably could remind you of something. But
All right.
again, just stay tuned. Get your snacks. Get your blankets. Get your headphones. Shut off the lights. And
Enjoy the show.
anyway, so we're back from that little break, the little intermission, guys. But you already know your favorite segment and stuff. I started last week. You know, obviously, it makes sense for you to start
I'll
first.
start this week, I guess. All right, so which one do you want me to start with? Like long one or medium sized one?
Oh, the long one.
The long one?
Yeah.
All right, bet. All right, so this is pretty long.
All right, go.
All right, so what I'm gonna talk about today, so it's a serial killer, so it's a real life case, and this is a case of the co-ed butcher slash Santa Cruz ogre. Basically, his name is Ed Kemper,
Okay.
and he's like he's an infamous like serial killer in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically his story goes back to when he was like really young. So like since he's young, like basically like his whole life, right? He was kind of abused by his mom, and he grew up obviously in a separated household. Like his mom and his dad were like not together. They got divorced and shit.
Yeah.
And since he was 8 years old, he would have like weird like things that he would say. So he said this one time, if he was to kiss his teacher, she would have to be headless, right?
Oh.
What the fuck?
And and then also like he would take his sister's like dolls and stuff and like chop their heads off and like kind of deform them and shit.
So it sounded like he's having scenarios and like fetishes or like maybe these daydreams of headless people.
Yeah, so weird fantasies already at a young age, and apparently like to the FBI, that's one of the telltale signs if somebody's gonna be a serial killer or not.
If they have shit like that.
Yeah, so it literally makes sense. Every serial killer we talk about, they always have the same shit. They start by doing weird stuff, and then eventually they go to animals, which is what he did as well. But he would only do shit to cats, like only specifically cats.
Is there a reason why?
The detective basically was saying how like the reason why is because a cat is a female figure, like a woman like symbol.
Yeah.
So that's why he was targeting cats like at a young age, and it makes sense because it goes into when he got older, right?
Yeah.
But to keep going on his story, so obviously being weird at a young age and shit, and his mom also would like lock him up in like the basement. So like he was literally like in a fucking dungeon, bro. Like she would put him inside the fucking basement, wouldn't even let him out and stuff. And every night she would do that because apparently like she thought that he was gonna like do stuff or like assault his sisters and shit in the middle of the night. So like his mom already had like weird feelings about him as well. And then obviously he was kind of done with that like abusive lifestyle of his mom and shit. So he went to where his dad was, and his dad like completely like neglected it, like said fuck you, I don't want nothing to do with you type shit, like get the fuck out of here.
Wait, was the dad and mom together or they were separated?
No, they were separated.
Okay.
They got divorced and shit, right?
Okay.
So the dad rejected him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up like saying, all right, fuck you too. He stayed with his grandma and his grandpa and shit, right? This is when he was 15 years old, and he was living like in a farm. Like he's in California, right?
At this point, he got worse.
Yeah. So it gets a lot worse and shit.
What the fuck?
So he's 15 years old now. He obviously finally gets to live his actual fantasy
At 15?
at 15 years old. So what he does is he kills his grandma to see what it would feel like.
Okay.
So he kills his grandma with a 22 like gun.
Caliber?
Yeah, gun. And he kills his grandma, and then just so his grandpa wouldn't have to deal with the death of his wife,
Killed him too?
he kills him too. So he ends up killing his grandma and his grandpa. And he said that he had these like weird thoughts, like he thought that like as soon as he did that the world stopped, and then they just like looked at in that direction. So he was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia.
Yeah.
And basically from there, like obviously the cops found out that he had killed his grandparents. So he was he wasn't sentenced to jail. He was just put in a like basically psych ward, and that's when he was diagnosed with the whole schizophrenia thing. And in there he was like making friends and shit. Like he was kind of getting close to the guards and stuff, and everybody saw him as like a charismatic, cool guy and stuff. So he was treated kind of good type shit. Like he got access to certain things, and there was a lot of other like murderers in there too, like who did crazy shit, and he got access to the files, right? So he saw like in graphic detail like what they did, and also like how they got away with certain things, bro. So
Yo, I feel like I know exactly where this is going, bro.
so at age 20 or 21, he was free. So he ended up going back to his mom, right? So he ended up staying with his mom, and he, at this time is where like his urges, like as he describes it, was a fiery like feeling that he just wanted to get out. Like he said that it was consuming him. Like he just wanted to like
To kill somebody.
kill somebody. He just had that feeling, and also the frustration of him not being sexual, with not being able to connect with any girl sexually, or like just communication. He couldn't really talk to no girls, and that basically frustration also built up the fact that he wanted to kill specifically women.
Mm-hmm.
So during this time, right, in the 70s, before like California, like Santa Cruz, they didn't have like a university, right, like in that area.
Okay.
So the university opened up, the University of, I think, California or some shit like that. And at the time, there was like the whole like hippie culture and shit around that area and stuff. So it was really attractive to like young girls. So people from all over the country were going to California because they wanted to like experience the whole like hippie, you know, like free type of vibe. Like, you know, there's like Santa Cruz is like one of those like cities with like a beach and shit, you know, like
Santa Cruz is where we went to. Oh no, that's Santa Monica. Never mind.
yes, it's in California too, but
yeah.
but basically it's like, you know, hippie lifestyle and shit, right? Like it sounds lit, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people would hitchhike there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so basically how it all started was first they were fantasies, but he was easing into the actual real thing. So first he started out by picking them up. Next thing is going a little bit further than the actual location and going to like a desolate spot and just being there with them, imagining what he's gonna do to them. And then slowly, next thing you know, he got a gun.
He killed him.
So it was just pick them up and then imagining what he's gonna do with that gun. And everything was just like imagining in his head before he actually did it, right? Until he eventually picked up his first victims, which was 2 girls. I have the names. Anita Lukesha and Marianne Pesh.
Yeah.
Those were his first 2 victims and shit. So he picked them up and stuff, and he basically took them to a desolate spot, pointed the gun at them, obviously, to not like do anything, not try to get out.
Yeah.
And apparently also what he would do is that he would have like a chapstick in his hand, and like if they were in the back seat, what he would do is like, oh, like I don't think you got your door. Let me close it for you. And since he was 6'9", 280 pounds,
Whoa, what the fuck?
he would like
6'9"?
from the front seat, he would reach over to the other door, close it for them, and then drop the fucking chapstick in there. So like if they try to get out, it would block the mechanism of like opening the door. So he took them outside.
Yeah.
He put one in the trunk, one of the girls in the trunk.
Yeah.
Killed the other one outside, stabbed her, and then opened the trunk and stabbed her. And basically he said that when he did that, he did that, and he was panicking, like
When you first killed him.
he first killed him. He's like, yo, like fuck, like did I lock myself out? He couldn't find his keys and shit. And then like he dropped the gun and he forgot he had the gun and shit.
So we left the gun.
And then like no, like, and then he said this is all in interviews and shit, right? He's like, yo, think, relax. You've played this in your head a million times and shit. Like, just think. Check all your pockets. And like he checked his pockets. It was in his back pocket. He's like, I never put it in my back pocket. And like it's just weird the way like a psychopath thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's fucking weird. Like
He's out of it. He's like, there's 2 dead bodies at this point in his car, and he's bugging out, right? That's crazy that he's just nonchalant, like, yo, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? Meanwhile, there's 2 innocent girls he just killed.
and also the fact that he's like calculated about what he's doing. You know, he's not just mindlessly killing them.
Right.
Like he's not just going around swinging a fucking machete. Like he's like precisely saying, I bet this and that, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
so he takes them to a room that he rented, like a hotel room, and he cuts up their bodies and shit. And
Jesus Christ.
also, basically, he did this to 10 other girls.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just loving his comment, bro.
Yeah, so he basically did this to 10 other girls and stuff, and he was also very, very calculated with what he did, because he would always keep the hands and the head because they were the most recognizable, and I identified it, like you could identify who they are.
I was gonna say, I thought he kept them because like for trophies or some shit.
Nah. So he would basically like, say that he could get tracked down, like like people get
yeah.
exactly. So they were gonna be like recognizable and shit. You know what I mean? So he would dump the bodies in different parts in the woods and shit, so nobody could find them and stuff, right? So at the time, nobody knew who the fuck was killing all these people, but apparently, like a bunch of like bodies were appearing like on the shore, like in the water and stuff. People were finding bodies in the woods of all these hitchhiker girls, right? And a bunch of these co-eds from like the university were basically missing, right? So they didn't have no suspicion of who it was. They didn't know who the fuck it was and stuff. And funny thing is that while this whole thing was going on, he would hang around like it was a bar that's known for a lot of cops. They would go there.
So he'll be like literally just talking to cops.
He was one of the boys.
Damn.
So he was cool with the cops.
Well, all the cops.
But like they didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
They didn't know who he was.
Bro.
So the whole time he was chatting it up with the cops and shit. They called him one of the boys and shit. And like he's doing this shit the whole time and stuff, like killing all these hitchhikers and girls and stuff. And the last thing that he did, so he didn't get caught, bro. The cops didn't know who the fuck he was. The only thing that was like suspicious about him is the fact that, so one of the detectives, right, basically ended up catching on that this guy who just tried to recently purchase a gun had a murder case before.
Oh, his
which
grandparents.
Which was Ed Kemper,
Oh.
who had originally killed his grandparents in a different state though, right? So the detectives ends up going there, and he's kind of scared though, because he's 6'9", 280 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, man, little ass me, like I have to go and get the gun from this guy. At the time, he said, I didn't have no suspicions that he was like the person killing all these girls, but I just knew that, I mean, he had a gun that he's not supposed to have. So he goes, and he said where he was living at, it was kind of weird because all the addresses were the same. So he didn't even know what the fuck house he was looking at, right? But he just ends up seeing, let me just ask somebody to see if like they know where he's at, right?
Yeah.
So he goes to this one guy, and he's like, he has one leg out, and he's like reaching in his car and stuff. And then like he steps out, and he's mad fucking tall. So he's like,
I
all
can
right.
imagine, bro.
So I was like, all right, but this is probably the guy. He's like, yo, are
Yeah.
you Edmund Kemper? And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, I understand you have a gun that you're not supposed to have. So I'm gonna need that, you know what I mean? So he's like, okay, no problem. So he goes in his trunk and shit, and he like opens his trunk, and then like the detective was with his like pal too, like his guy. So like they both like step back a little with their guns and shit, and like there was like a cloth, and like he was reaching, and he's like, all right, like you don't have to get it, I'll get it, right?
Okay.
The detective said that shit and shit, so he just reached for it, and then that was that. They took the gun and they dipped, right?
Yeah.
Basically, like I think it was sometime after that, Edmund basically ended up killing his mom. So he killed his mom. He like basically chopped her up and shit. Killed her. First he killed her by like grabbing a hammer and like just like basically fucking smashing her head and stuff. He chopped her head off, placed it on top of like where like the fireplace is at. And apparently he would just be cursing at it like, yo, fuck you. Like, all the times you, like, locked me up, like, humiliated me, talked down on me and shit. Like, fuck you. Like, type shit. And then also he would play darts with her head. With her head. He'd just be like, throwing darts at it and stuff. And then suspicions that, like, somebody would find out. He ends up inviting her best friend over. He kills her as well. And then, so basically like a couple hours after, or like a few days after, I think I got the timing fucked up, but it was a little bit of time after that, like he killed the best friend and his mom. He basically called like the cops and confessed like that he had just done that, and basically said, yeah, I'm the one who killed the girls, and I just killed my mom and her best friend.
Is that the video that you're gonna show?
No, that's not the video.
Oh,
that was
something
shown.
else?
Yeah, something
So
else.
he stopped because he was finally satisfied because he killed the person that traumatized him the most.
But I mean,
But why would he not just kill her first? Why did he have to kill all those other people?
because
Because he had to practice and perfect his craft.
He said he wanted to kill for some reason.
Why didn't he just kill himself? That's what I don't understand about some of these killers, right? That are traumatized and, you know, like, have gone probably through a lot of bad shit.
Yeah.
Why do they have to resort to projecting their hate, their evilness onto people that
Have nothing to do with
have
it.
nothing to do with it?
Yeah.
Clearly, if my dad was abusive or my mother was abusive to the point where I would have to kill people, that means they were very bad parents or, like, I didn't deserve something like that. Either it's two things. You get away from that environment, or what he did, he resorted to violence. And I would just kill the person that did me the harm. I don't have to kill all these other people. That had nothing to do with it. If anything, they could probably relate and understand me if I explain the trauma that I'm going through.
Yeah.
Maybe they could help me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird that all these serial killers do that, and the fact that they know,
What
it
they're
just
doing, yeah.
it makes me sick that they're like, oh, it's a fire that burns within me. No, bro, that's weird.
I was gonna say, do you guys think like serial killers are in some way, I wouldn't call them geniuses, but they're just really, really intelligent?
So apparently, like this guy was actually very, very smart and shit. Like,
Really?
yeah, like he would like basically hide his tracks and stuff, and it was, bro, nobody knew he was killing,
But
bro.
that's what I'm saying. That there's a lot of serial killers like that who know how to maneuver through the cops, maneuver through hiding evidence, smart ass ways that you would never think of.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would you think that majority of these fucking serial killers are extremely intelligent then?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, you have to be like, if you're doing shit like that, bro, you can't just be a fucking dumbass, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to be a fucking serial killer, you obviously know that there's detectives who are, bro, mad fucking smart.
Yeah,
As crazy as you.
Exactly. They know how the fuck you're gonna think.
Yeah.
They know, and they have like all these like tools that they could use and stuff to easily know who the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think about it like that either. What the fuck?
You know what I mean? So like, bro, you have to know, like, all right, you have to be like,
You have to think like.
what was I saying? Like, calculated with how you move, bro. And he was everything, bro. Everything was calculated with what he did and shit. Like the whole like not simple shit, but like the whole like him not dumping the heads and like the hands and shit, bro. Like that's, you know what I'm saying. So make it seem like nothing is connected and stuff.
Or even the little things of him reaching over to the door handle to just drop the chapstick and blocking the door handle, whatever it was, to not be able to like unlock and open.
Or him like selecting the victims. They were all hitchhikers.
Yeah,
people that
too.
could go missing
That too.
because they got lost doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Yeah, and then
That's
also
crazy.
like
Was he a local in that area? Yeah, right.
yeah, he was living there, and also apparently like there was a show called Mind Hunters.
Okay.
I think it's on. I don't know exactly where it's at. It might be on Hulu, Netflix, some shit like that. But apparently the actor who played him, the actor's name is Cameron Britton.
Okay.
Basically like he was a method
actor.
like what's it called? What,
Yeah, the method actor.
Method actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was doing that to perform that, and basically he said that it fucked him up because after a while, he was having thoughts of killing his own mom.
What?
Yeah, he was like, and it wasn't him doing it; it was Ed thinking like that, bro.
Fuck, bro. See, that's something that scares me a lot, bro. The whole method acting, you get too deep into your role, the fact you start thinking like these crazy motherfuckers, bro.
That shit's crazy, bro. Bro, and then also I forgot to mention another weird thing that he did is that he would basically have sex with corpse.
Oh,
So,
necrophilia.
Yeah.
So he always had sex with all the corpse and stuff, and basically like what he did to his mom as well is that he when he chopped off her head, he basically had oral intercourse with
the head.
with the head of his mom.
I was thinking that.
He did that shit to all of his
I'm
victims.
fucked up, bro.
He did that shit to all of his victims, bro, and like, basically, like what another detective said was that what.
No, just making sure the camera's good.
Fucking one of the detectives said that basically like, that's, what's it called? Fuck, what'd she say? It's called something. It's like something very specific. Oh yeah, that he doesn't see the people he killed as people. He sees them as just like objects, bro. Like, as like just something he killed.
Dehumanizing.
Yeah. Like he doesn't see them as humans and shit, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's fucked. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking what's that word?
Bro, and also like I want to add, like, bro, it's scary to think how big he was, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm imagining it.
Bro, like,
he's a fucking basketball player.
I was thinking about it. I was telling Abby, like, yo, bro, like, imagine this motherfucker tries to attack us, bro. Like, yo, I'm gonna have to fight, but like, damn, bro, I'm a big ass disadvantage, you know what I'm saying, bro? He has 12 inches on me.
Bro, you're getting fucked up, bro. He's 230 pounds too. Obviously, whatever you could think about, like somebody that's under 200 pounds, bro, is not gonna have no chance against that, bro.
Imagine the girls, bro.
Yeah, they were definitely
18, 15,
bro. And they were like at least 5 feet, under 5'8". Yeah, that's fucking sick, bro. But all right, so I want to move on to my next case, right?
Yeah.
Just restart the camera just so in case I don't have to worry about it, like stopping and shit. I know you have heard about this case, but I don't know if you have. Have you ever heard about a case about a 17-year-old boy? His name is Kendrick Johnson.
No.
No documentary. Never seen nothing. Okay, so I did see the documentary recently.
There's a documentary on him?
Yeah, it's called Finding Kendrick Johnson. And to this day, people still question whether this case was a tragic accident or if it was a FBI cover-up. So you guys let me know what you guys think after hearing the story and evidence that was given and shit. And how the story goes is he was a 17-year-old boy. On January 10th of 2013, he was doing his regular morning routine. He got ready for school and kissed his mom goodbye. He took the school bus. He went to school. And then when the afternoon came, his mom was expecting him to come back. When the school bus came around, he didn't get off the bus. Even the mom went to go ask the bus driver, like, have you seen Kendrick? And he said, no, he didn't. He didn't ride the bus today. And that whole night, the family just spent looking for him. And it wasn't until midnight where the mom ends up calling the cops. The cops go to her house. And they basically tell the mom that he's probably out with a girl just doing teenager things. Like it's probably nothing that serious. She was like, nah, you don't understand our family. And my son wouldn't do that. Especially on a school night. He knows to be back home early. And later in interviews, his mom, Jackie, already knew that night Kendrick was gone. Like, she had that gut feeling. At the same time, Kendrick's dad, Kenneth, said that while he was driving his semi-truck, he said that he just felt that his son was no longer with them. Like, he stopped on the side of the road and he laid back because it was just too much for him. The next day, but the mom and the sister, the older sister, they go down to the school to see what's up. They ask students, like, if they seen anything. They ask the principal if they seen anything. And a commotion starts happening in the gym. And that's when, like, they discover his body. So his body was discovered in a big-ass mat, like a wrestling mat. It's mad heavy and shit. It's mad tall. It's at least like 6 foot tall.
You know those mats in the gym that like are blue and stuff? They're like rolled up.
Yeah.
That shit.
But like, yeah, bro, and they're heavy, bro. They're heavy. Like, so it's hard.
Take a lot of people.
Yes, bro. Yes. And he was found in there, but it was weird because the hole was 14 inches wide, and his shoulder was like at least 19 to 20 inches wide. So it wouldn't make no sense why he would fit in there or how he would fit in there. And when the mom and the sister go to see like the commotion, the authorities are already there. They're investigating, and they don't let the mom see the body. They don't let her go near the body at all. They just tell her to wait outside. And the only thing that they show her or tell her is they show her a picture of a shoe and ask her if this shoe belongs to Kendrick. She says yes, and then she asks the police officer if the boy, whoever was found, had long dreads. He said yes, and automatically she knew it was Kendrick. Like, there's no other person who went missing that day. Like, it would make sense. Mm-hmm. And this is where the weird stuff starts happening. So the medic team, right, the people that are supposed to examine the body, they show up 5 hours later to the scene. and they pull up. The parents, no family members see the body. They just take the body and they rule it as a freak accident. They say, oh, we know it was an accident. We could tell by the scene that there was no foul play involved, nothing. And of course the mom is sus about it. She's like, nah, there's no way. It makes no sense why he would go inside in the mat. Yeah. And also, even though the school knew that a body was just found, the school went on business as usual. They let students walk around class normally, lunch normally, like they would just move around like nothing was happening.
Yeah, like there wasn't a body right there.
Yeah.
Dead.
And not long after that, Kendrick's parents decided to get their family involved, bring everybody together, and also people that were in the community that wanted to help. And they ended up rallying at a courthouse, basically saying like, yo, this is fucked up. Yeah, you're not letting us see my child. And it worked. They ended up getting a call like about an hour after the rally saying how if they're ready to see the body. And when they see the body, he looks nothing like he did before. Like his face is completely deformed. His head is like all swelled up. His lips are swollen up, and you get like he has bruises on his chest. And it looks like he got like fucked up, like he got into a fight. But the people that ran the autopsy said that the way he died was positional asphyxiation, which meant like he got stuck in the rug and he couldn't get out. So that's the way he died, and he suffocated to death. On top of that, the medical examiners were provided by the state, and the family was not convinced at all. Like it made absolutely no sense on how he died. So they decided to take it in their own hands and hired a medical examiner to do a private autopsy to see what that medical examiner would say was the cause of death. That medical examiner said that when they opened up his chest, that he had no organs in his body. It was replaced by newspapers. They asked the other autopsy team where the fuck were the organs at. They said, we don't know. We put the organs back inside how they were supposed to, and we sent it to the funeral. And they contacted the funeral home, and they said also, we don't know where the organs are. Like we had nothing to do with it. And the medical examiner looks at the report of the previous autopsy, and I'm pretty sure you guys know whenever you suffocate, what happens to your lungs?
They explode?
No. They fill up with blood.
I didn't know that.
So, cause like when you're upside down, when like the blood is rushing to your head, you suffocate, and like your lungs filled with blood, and they become heavy. He looked at the weight of the lungs when the first autopsy was done, and the weight of the lungs were normal, like normal lungs. So it made no sense that it would be normal if he died from asphyxiation. And since they were normal weight, that means he was already dead when he was put inside the mat, which meant somebody had killed him and rolled him up in the mat and made it look like an accident. And also he saw that his head had blunt force trauma, his jaw, blunt force trauma, his chest, blunt force trauma, and they ruled it out like a homicide, like somebody killed him. They go to the cops, they tell them like, yo, there's no way this was an accident. And again, they're just trying to like gaslight them, say that no, it was an accident. And they closed the case, and then they reopened it. And then there's another like theory revolving around an FBI agent. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I just know that apparently like the whole like there was a commotion between two students and stuff, and like there was like racist comments against him.
Yeah,
and shit.
so
and like that the certain people that were being racist to him had some sort of connection to like the cops and stuff.
The kid's name was Brian. He was one of the kids that was like fucking with him and shit. It was like one day it was him and it was Kendrick and his friend. They were on the bus, they were in the back, and the kid, like Brian, he was like punking him, trying to like bitch him and shit in front of everybody, make everybody laugh. And they end up fighting. And
he beats him up, right?
Yeah, he fucks him up. And then a couple days later, Brian's dad pulls up to the school, talks to Kendrick, and says that fight you had with my boy was an unfair fight. How about you come to my house and you could fight there? Let's see who would win. And the dad was a high up FBI agent. So this also goes to the footage that they found from the gym, because the gym had motion sensor cameras, 4 pointing at every angle of the gym, and the times that they needed that when he disappeared,
They were deleted.
they were deleted.
Of course they were.
So they're saying maybe that day he had gotten jumped. They accidentally killed him and they stuffed him inside the rug, and then obviously they deleted footage from the cameras, and still to this day they don't know.
What about the organs though? Like
That I don't know.
Why would they take his organs?
I don't know because
sell them?
I don't know, bro. But like somebody said that maybe it was due to because like the organs had already been badly decomposed, and it's normal for funeral homes to take out organs from the body.
No, but he was found a day or hours later, right?
Yeah, yeah,
If anything, he was probably fresh.
yeah.
So they probably took to show less evidence that it was him being punched, because I'm sure other organs would show damage of being bruised by
Yeah.
all the punches, right?
Yeah, yeah. But other than that, like, still to this day, no.
When did this happen?
2013.
2013.
Yeah, and it reopened in 2021, but again, it was closed again because
You want to show the picture? Like
you want to see the picture.
I don't want to see it.
I don't have the picture of him, but I have the picture of the crime scene. There's no like blood or there's no disgusting shit. It's just like how the scene was like looked. I'm not gonna traumatize you, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Cause
When I
in
hear
the video,
shit
do
that
you have
happens
the
to
video
kids,
too?
bro, it's
No, I don't
crazy.
have the video.
So what pictures were you gonna show?
I was gonna show the
Oh.
picture of the scene. So this is like the gym of the mats, the big ass mats. He's rolled up inside there, like you can see his feet,
Jesus Christ.
and people are like that. That's not saying that it was an accident, that he accidentally
How
threw his shoe in there
Bro,
and like
get
he
outta
went
here,
inside
bro.
there to go look for it. Cause apparently that's something that the kids would do whenever like they go to the gym. They would throw their shoes inside the holes. But they wouldn't climb inside. They would just tilt the rugs over the mats over,
Right.
and get their fucking shoes in the bottom.
Yeah, why would he like?
But they're saying that he did this. But it also made no sense because the dad posted a picture up on social media saying how like basically trying to
imitate.
imitate it. And how the fuck could he fit in there? Like it made no sense. It made no sense how he would fit in there.
Yeah.
Even if he would get stuck, bro, I feel like he wouldn't fall all the way down.
Nah.
And I feel like the fact that the footage of the school was deleted, that means that even the school probably had something to do with it.
You think it was like a cover up because they didn't want to ruin the reputation of the school?
I mean, they're gonna ruin it regardless. They lost a kid under their watch.
Yeah.
And the fact that footage that only certain people have access to is deleted
Not yet.
is unforgivable and just
And the
straight
whole-
up sus.
And the whole FBI shit, like, bro, come on, bro.
Oh, and also, fuck, I forgot to say. So when they went to the crime scene, they found a random shoe, and with like I guess it appeared to have blood on it, and also a random hoodie that appeared to have blood on it.
Was it his?
No, it wasn't. It was just some random fucking clothing or whatever, and there was blood on, quote unquote, blood on the wall, and the cops said that the blood was tested, but it wasn't Kendrick's blood, so we don't need it as evidence. They didn't take it as evidence.
Was it? So whose shit is who's?
That's what I'm saying.
One of the
I don't know.
guys that assaulted him. Maybe he got licked back. That guy Kendrick.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why people think it's a cover up, because there's a lot of red flags. Like, why didn't they take evidence
Bro,
from the
there's
scene?
a lot of loose ends, bro. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense, and nothing is adding up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, first of all right, the whole like, it was an accident. He doesn't fit, so it couldn't have been an accident, bro. Like, it wouldn't make sense of him throwing the shoes because he could have just tilted it over.
Exactly.
And then like, now, who the fuck could have done this to him, bro? He had problems with somebody else.
And that
Guy has bro, coincidentally connections to the FBI, bro. And now the FBI is very, very powerful and shit. They could easily like
delete
footage and
tamper
stuff
with evidence.
exactly, bro. And they could easily pay people to be like, all right, say this autopsy, this and that, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's obviously
And
fucking.
this is this like a small town, or it's like
It's happening in Georgia.
they're like really racist over there now
I think so.
towards
bro.
African Americans?
I'm not too familiar with Georgia like that, bro. But I mean, it would make sense because the fact that he's black, and I feel like if it was somebody that was white, I feel like they would get to the bottom of it, and like they would make it their fucking
Their mission to
yeah,
find
their
out
mission
who it was.
to see who it was, bro. But the fact that
It was a black kid.
yeah.
Like, who cares, right?
And so to this day, I know the mom has a TikTok and still promotes it like to to see who to have justice for Kendrick.
As you should.
Yeah.
But it's just sad that people in this country think that the government's all good, that they care about you, but just like now, they can make anything look like an accident. Nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
To cut off all loose ends. Like, people need to wake up and realize that as good as the government treats certain people, they could go ape shit and fucking kill you if they don't agree with your beliefs.
Nah, yeah.
They did it to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all prominent figures that try to make a difference in the world. And I'm just have a message for America, like, wake the fuck up. The signs are there, whether it's in movies, books, sad, stories like this that happen to certain people is just really ridiculous, and people need to wake up and realize that the government's fucked, anything's fucked.
Damn,
and just fuck racism.
Also, like, bro, if like it is like a murder shit, you know what I'm saying? Because of that FBI agent, bro, like, bro, his son's a pussy, bro.
Yeah.
And he's a pussy too, bro. The fact that, like, bro, first of all, if my son comes home and says, yo, I just got fucked up, I'll be like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, was it your fault or was somebody fucking with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then,
did you start it or?
Yeah, and depending on what he tells me, if obviously he started it, bro.
Yeah.
So if you're fucking with somebody else and they fuck you up, bro, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And if you're picking on somebody and you can't fuck them up, bro, you're obviously like picking on the wrong guy, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's all your fault, bro. And the fact that the dad felt the need to take it in his own hands, you know what I'm saying, bro? Kill the fucking kid for a fight, bro.
Yeah.
And the father was never investigated?
He was like, they did a lie detector test on him. Him and his
Did
his
they
sons.
pass?
They passed.
Of course, he's trained to do it, and
That's what people are saying.
he's trained.
So he probably trained the kids on how to avoid
Right.
the lie detector and how to like pass it.
And how we know the lie detector guy isn't in on it, bro?
Yeah, that's
That too, yeah.
And if it's a small town, it's like one of those communities that they don't want a bad rep for the community.
yeah.
They don't want to seem racist. We're racist towards black kids or anything like that. They're gonna do anything they have in their power to cover it up,
Yeah.
to not make it seem like, we're terrible in this community. That we're willing to go to extremes if somebody fucks with the wrong person. I think if you live in a smaller community, it's way worse. Because, like I said, everybody's got their backs, everybody's got their own cliques, and if they don't fuck with you, they'll either harass you, try to get you out of there, or lead to this, like, kill you.
That's mad weird, huh? Like, that's weird.
Here in New
as
York, no
hell.
one cares, bro. We're just trying to make it. But in a smaller town where people are more intimate, and people, like, if they hate you, he's going to have 10 people that hate you regardless, no matter what, because they're associated with that person.
That's mad weird, though. Like, low key, huh?
And that's how it is in like, movies, too. Like, somebody from the city, right, is going to live in, like, like a small town. Oh, you from the city, huh, boy? You know what we do to people around here? Like, they don't fuck with you right away.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I would say, fuck out of here.
Nah,
And then
it's really
and then
sad.
be like, get on our property. And then they take out their fucking guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing I hate. Like, speaking about violence and shit, like, I hate how, like, everybody resorts to guns or knives and shit. Like,
I mean,
That's
what it is, bro. Like, nowadays, that's why you can't really pick fights with people no more. Cause
Yeah.
no matter what, if you want to fight somebody or if anything regarding hand-to-hand combat, it's not gonna go right, bro.
and even if, like, bro, even if you fight and you win, like, they can't even take the L, bro. Like, they'll come back, try to shoot you, bro, or fucking stab you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's mad, like, cringe, bro. That's mad cringe, but it is how it is now.
Yeah, like, there was this thing I saw on Reddit that this family was getting harassed by cops. And I think they were stopped for, like, some sort of ticket or whatever, and they fought it in court, and they won. Because the cop was just being one of those, like, chip on the shoulder cops, just trying to be an asshole.
Yeah.
And the people had cameras on their properties, and they saw that a lot of people in all the same sort of, like, clothing, like hoodies, they covered their faces, their hands. They were, like, doing something to their car, breaking it all the time, like, invading their, like, property. And it's weird because how did they know, like, why did they target this specific family of everybody in the hood?
Yeah, constantly too.
And it's because probably the cop, giving the information.
Damn.
And I think some cops are like that. They're fucking petty, bro. Like, they have this chip on their shoulder and, like, they're trained for certain scenarios, how to, take apart a crime scene, wipe it clean, get their boys in on it.
They're like another gang, they say
They're the biggest gang here in New York.
It's crazy how deep you could get with this shit, you know what I mean? Like, and then back in the day, there was obviously people who, like, it was different, people who would defend against, like, shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, fucking groups who would have, like, guns and shit to defend you against, like, racist cops and shit like that, you know what I mean? But whatever, that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna go into my last case and stuff. And basically, this one's worse than, honestly, what I just said.
What, than the first one?
Yeah, like, I mean, because this one is just me telling you, like, what it is. But this one, you're going to hear what it is.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
And it, like, honestly, like, when you hear it, bro, it made me feel weird, bro. And it made me, like, go, like, that ass. Like,
really?
Yeah, bro, because I was kind of panicking. Like, I was putting myself in their shoes. Oh, the video?
Well, whenever you want to bring it up, doesn't matter.
Hold on, let me bring it up right now.
Is that next one?
Yeah. Shout out next, bro. All right, so basically, so on December 1st, 2019, basically 911 got a call from Christopher Neal, and it was basically saying that they got an intruder in their house, right? So it was a late night. Him, Christopher, his wife Haley, and their 2-year-old daughter was just watching TV, and they were just hanging out in the fucking living room. You know what I mean? But it was late at night. And out of nowhere, they just hear a loud fucking bang. So the husband obviously goes investigate, like, what the fuck is going on. And he sees a man. A man basically just broke into their fucking crib. As soon as that happened, 911 received this call, which I'm about to play to you guys, which is the actual call, like 911 call.
What is the location of your emergency?
Yes, there's a man in my house right now.
Hold on, stop for a second.
Whoa, there's a man in my house.
I need you to give me your address first.
6300 Proctor Avenue.
Is that a house or an apartment?
House at the end of the street. Why are you in my house, bro? Tell me when you talk to him. You don't get speakerphone. Why are you in my house, though?
Sir, how many other people are in your house?
It's me, my wife, and our daughter.
How old is your daughter?
She's 2.
2? Okay. Do you have any idea who he is?
We do no. Let my wife talk to him.
Okay. I'm not gonna harm you guys. All right, I promise. Take my hand. 140 in Jones. You can go. I'm not gonna harm you.
Where is William at right now?
He's standing next to me in my hallway.
Okay, are we still on speakerphone?
We still are. He's right here.
Okay. William.
Yes, ma'am.
William. Okay. Can Christopher and his wife and daughter step outside?
No. Yeah,
What?
I'm not. Ma'am.
What?
They're safe.
They're safe?
They're safe. They're gonna stand right here with you.
What are you doing in their house?
I told you there. Shots fired.
Where were shots fired at?
Going on Old 37 or Old Kentucky. I'm in about.
What's that?
Stop right here with me, man.
No, I ain't going
You're
anywhere.
going there with me, man.
Bro,
Turn right now, please.
William.
Turn right now.
William.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you trying to have them do?
He's coming in the room with me. That's it.
Why is he going in the room with you?
why are you locking that door? Don't lock that door, bro.
You all right, man? I just gave you my word, man. You straight.
I get what you're saying, but you got 2 guns, bro.
You're safe.
You got 2 guns?
How time to crazy, man?
I'm not doing anything.
William.
Get in my house, man.
I'm sorry, man.
William, listen to me.
Why are you here in the first place?
William, can you listen to me?
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to put those guns down because I've got officers that want to help you. I have officers that want to help you and keep you safe. So I need you to put those guns down.
Who are you, man?
I'm 911. I've got help for you. I need you to put those guns down so that they can get you the help that you need.
I want police here so I can be safe.
The police are there, William. The police are there.
No, they're not.
They are there.
No, they're not.
They're there. I've got a lot of deputies there.
Look, man, listen. I'm not harming you, I promise. My word. My life just got threatened, man.
I can hear you, bro.
You understand me?
I hear you.
It got threatened last night.
Okay, I get you, bro.
I'm not harming you, or your children, or your wife.
William.
Yes.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sheriff's Department. How are you, man?
Glad you're back underneath the door. Don't come through that door.
Okay. We're not going to come through the door, man, but I just want to talk to you and find out what's going on.
Don't come through that door. Slide your back underneath that door, man.
Well, I'm not even up by the door, man. I'm outside the house. Way outside the house.
Stop playing games with me, man.
What's got you all worked up today, man?
Hello? Hello? Is this Christopher?
No, Christopher's dead.
So basically, what happened is that so that was William Jones. He's a known like thief and home invader. And basically, what happened is that he didn't kill him right then and there when he said Christopher's dead, or he wasn't dead at the time. But basically, what happened is that he tried to get out of the house, like he tried to jump through the window.
The one that was wait, the
Christopher, the husband,
okay.
Christopher Neal, and he tried to escape, and obviously, he shot him and shit. And then the cops obviously ended up coming to the house, going there, and nothing happened to the.
Where's my phone? Oh shit, my phone.
Nothing happened to like the wife or the daughter, but Christopher was like dead, and they ended up taking him in, and he got basically charged, and he's in jail.
For how many years?
I don't know exactly how many years.
But the fact that he's a known home invader, and to let that behavior keep going on.
He had just gotten out of jail too.
Oh my god, the system's so fucked.
Yeah, he had just gotten out of jail and he did that shit. So apparently, like his like story or whatever is like that. Somebody was like after him and shit.
Yeah.
And like he was seeking refuge in their house and shit.
But
Which is bullshit.
Bro, like
fuck, bro.
I was like panicking, bro, because I was just like thinking in my head what I would do in that situation, bro. Like a guy, bro, with 2 guns is like inside my crib, bro. Like with Abby and Julia, like
I mean, cause yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I could maybe reach for my knife, but like maybe by the time I get close to him, I'm dead, bro. Like, and like now I'm not alive to like even know what's gonna happen to Abby and Julia.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah.
That because I feel like that could happen to anybody, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, any of these just can happen to anybody, but still, bro, like, it was so eerie because of the 911 call. I hate 911 calls. I hate them, bro.
Yeah, fucking
I'm gonna fucking restart. Well, before we do end the podcast, I have 2 topics that were trending recently. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was just gonna tell you.
You guys saw the whole Epstein Island list or no?
No, I haven't.
No.
Bro, I was actually just like, I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw some names. If it's the name that I think I saw, bro.
What did you see?
I saw Jim Carrey, bro, and I was just talking about him.
I think that list is fake because what I understand is like there's a lot of
real lists and
fake lists, like most likely, I mean, more fake lists than real lists spreading around like social media and stuff. But I don't, because what I saw, right, from the person that the person that named a bunch of people, it wasn't people that you would expect to be on the list. But one person that obviously I know and I know you guys know is Stephen Hawking.
No way, bro.
He was on the list, bro. He was one of the people that they mentioned in the police files.
Stephen Hawking?
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna pull up the name. So, former Prime Minister of Norway.
Oh, shit.
Robert Kennedy Jr. That's his name. The co-founder of Google, Sergey Brian. These are all like people that we don't know, but like it's like people that are like high up there. Yeah. The former first lady of the Virgin Islands. Yeah. I don't know if you guys know who this is. Nah. Ehud Barak, I think. That's how you former Prime Minister of Israel. And Bill Gates is on the list. You guys know who Bill Gates is. Mm-hmm. I feel that's all the people that we would know, but that's what I saw so far, bro. And like it's still like a bunch of like names still gonna come out and stuff in the future, but yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just expecting. I'm hoping not to see a familiar name, bro. Cause I'm gonna be like, yo, how would you feel like if like one of your favorite like actors that you knew was on the list? Like for example, let's say, Christian Bale.
I wouldn't be able to see their movies anymore, bro.
No.
Nah.
Or if anything, I would like to know how did he participate? Because I think Abby mentioned that there was clients that were associated to them.
Yeah.
And I think
victims as well.
Victims too, yeah. I saw that too. Like, there was a lot of like woman names on there, which was victims or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk about it because like, why now? Is it coming to light?
Out?
And I kind of have a feeling why, because I don't know if you guys saw recently in Miami what happened.
What happened to Miami?
So in Miami there was commotion going on in the mall.
Oh,
you still know what I'm talking about, right?
The 10-foot aliens.
Yeah. And like allegedly people were like, there was a guy who had claimed he saw like this. Well, he didn't say alien, but he said like a tall ass like shadow figure, right? And then he ends up making another video saying, "Oh no, I was just lying," you know, whatever. Like I was just joking, but yeah, stay safe out there in Miami. But I don't know. I have no updates on it because people are saying, "Oh, teen fight," but why the fuck do they need all those cops for a fucking teen fight?
I was saying that shit is fake.
You think that's fake?
I don't know. I didn't even see the video. I didn't even see anything. I just heard.
Bro, there's no footage of like the figures,
aliens
bro.
and
They
shit?
just claims, bro. Yeah. So people are saying that could be a distraction to this.
Of course.
So.
Oh my gosh, bro. I don't even know what to believe on social media anymore. I always say that because there's always like something out of the ordinary or like something crazy going on and shit. And
like what was going on with Ukraine? After that, the whole submarine thing happened, and everybody focused on the submarine, how it imploded. You know, that's what happens. Something big happens, and then I don't know where something so minute, with no actual like facts or like any sort of evidence happens.
What would you do if you saw like an actor that you knew that you liked on the list?
Honestly, I would like to get to the bottom of it. Like, how was he, like I said, connected to this person? Because Jeff Epstein was a guy that was looking for clout in any way possible, in any forum, whether it was politicians, actors, basically people of influence. So who knows? Maybe he approached these people. Steve Hawking, the guy who made Microsoft and Google, pretty high up, and I'm sure they even have connections of their own. Mm-hmm. So who knows? Maybe he was like, "Yo, bro, I could give you anything you want on this island. Just say the word, but in favor, I would like, something that you owe me in the future."
Why do you think they do this shit, bro?
I don't know, bro. They're sick, and cause they could get away with it. And then that's what also happened to that guy. How he supposedly killed himself in his jail cell. The dude was murdered, bro, in cold blood. Yeah. The cameras weren't working. There were no guards around. Supposedly, the garment that he used to kill himself wasn't even like good enough to warrant a death. Yeah. Because I realized that, bro, if this guy gave him, the actual list orally, and it's being recorded, that's already a lot of careers and prominent people going to jail. Yeah. So they had to silence him.
Fuck, bro. And then also,
what did his pimp have to say? Ghislaine Maxwell or Ghislaine?
I didn't see anything of that.
Because she's still alive, and I'm glad she's still alive.
Yeah, she is. I don't know. I haven't seen nothing on her.
But that was crazy too. What she was doing, she was hiding throughout all the properties throughout the world. Yeah, they couldn't catch up to her until finally she fucked up, and I think she was here in the States or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro, but like the whole thing is just weird, and I can never get my head behind these type of things, bro. But before I do end the podcast, I just want to end it off with like how 2024 so far has been a crazy year. Event wise, like so much shit has been happening. So
Yeah, bro, it's only been 5 days.
Yeah, bro, fucking the Epstein Island, obviously. The whole
earthquake.
the earthquake that happened in Japan, 7.5 magnitude earthquake. Like I think literally on the first day, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro. And then the whole I don't know if you guys
remember I mentioned the doomsday fish, bro.
6 months ago. 6 months ago, and then people were saying, "Yeah, fucking stupid. Yeah, just saying bullshit, bro." But now look. You know what doomsday fish?
So basically, there's these like long ass like fish, silver fish, some shit like that, and they have a specific name, but they call them
Doomsday fish.
like the Japanese mythology or whatever. They call them the doomsday fish. So basically, like when they come up, something's gonna happen. And the reason why it's weird too is because they usually live like where it's dark, bro. Like
Deep underwater.
in like literally deep as fuck, right? So the fact that they come up is just like, why? They don't. Japanese,
You said
yeah.
Japanese? Godzilla. What were those fishes that popped up when he appeared?
Some shit like that.
Bro.
Yeah.
Something's
Some
fucking
shit-
scaring them, bro. Something's
shit like
bringing
that,
them up
so
to the surface, bro.
They came up. That was like 6 months ago, and it's basically like telling them that because before when they had a big tsunami in what do you call it, in Japan, they had come up. So now they were scared because they came up. And look what happened.
But they just didn't know when
6 months
like
ago
when
and
the
the
fuck was gonna
earthquake.
happen. But something was gonna happen.
And look what happened. The fucking earthquake, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. Something's lurking in the ocean, bro, as we
Whoa.
speak. I still think Megalon's still alive, bro. I'm
really?
one of those people.
But he needs a lot of fucking food to like survive, bro. He's fucking huge.
We don't know what's down there, bro.
Still,
Remember, NASA was exploring the ocean and then they stopped.
that does conclude episode 91. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Ita, for joining us on episode 91, our first episode of 2024, bro. It was
Damn, that's crazy.
yeah, bro. Good. It was a good ass episode, bro. This one might be a long one. I feel like it will, bro, because we talked about a lot of regular shit and then we talked a good amount of the fucked up shit, or whatever. But again, hope you guys enjoyed. We will have another guest next week. You guys can guess who.
Let me shout
who
out
you
the
think-
Patreons.
Who you guys think it will be. But yeah, but before we do end, we will shout out our Patreons. Shout out to everybody who's been signing up recently too.
Shout out to the Patreons, Insights. Let's see what's up.
Oh, that's how you look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, on the website. Oh, I have the app.
So active. So we got 29. Shout out Juan Medina, Jesus Chavez, Dragon 430, Isabel Adeline, Maribela Lara, Jacqueline Cortez, Lexi _Lou, at _statics 33 on IG, Cindy Nero, Araceli Rios, Kevin Komatsu Querido, Akatsuki, Jackstra, Alex LeBron, Desi Johnson, Asiel Alvarez, Alex Manriquez, Jocelyn Harrison, Nathan Herrera, Jose Aguilera, Jose, Jaime Real Bavera, Abel Mendoza, ZF Zeus, Miguelito, Will Jimenez, Michael Linares, Shala _16, Jennifer Montalongo, and that space guy.
We fucking love ya.
Love you guys.
Again, pass the phone back to
yeah.
Ita for the voice. But again, thank you guys for showing love on the previous episode, especially like our first episode of 2024. Well, yeah, technically that was our first episode of 2024, but this is the first episode we're recording on 2024. But that episode, shout out to you guys for showing love, showing out, bro. I was kind of like paranoid, like, yo, what if this episode like flopped or whatever, but it did good. And let us know if you guys want if you guys like the Wednesday schedule or if you guys like the Thursday schedule. Just let me know which one is more active or whatever. But yeah.
Also, if you guys want us to talk about anything specific, comment it down or DM us about it. Fucking what are you foreshadowing to whatever? Like a little hint for next week. I'm gonna be talking about Charles Manson, and a lot of people have been telling me to talk about him or like telling us to talk about him. And also, what was it?
What?
the fucking, I forgot his name, bro. The serial killer who had buckets around the.
I forgot his name too, bro,
but just bucket.
But yeah, and also, shout out to Ita again, bro. If you wanna like just say ending to the camera before we do end the podcast.
No, yeah, bro. I appreciate you having me on, especially for the first episode of the new year. Like I said, I get nervous when I'm on the hot seat. It's very, nerve-wracking because I don't know if I'll be interesting, as Greg with his scary stories or as deep as Sean with, getting in touch with the universe and being woke.
Yeah.
So it's just me being me. This is how I am in real life. I'm very quirky. I'm into a lot of weird shit. So, like I said, thank you for having me on. It's really always a pleasure just, speaking my mind and, getting into stuff like that. So I just want to give a shout out to all the movie lovers out there. Keep it up, bro. So for the viewers, if you want, check out the movie Legend. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on it. If you're into vintage movies, definitely want to hear what you guys think about that film. I think it's amazing. Shout out to the boys for having me on again. And that's pretty much it.
You don't want to shout out your Instagram?
Nah, bro.
Nah?
I'm trying to stay away from social media. It is addicting. It's very
that's
bad.
understandable. I forgot you did say you're going through a cleanse.
I'm trying to go on a cleanse. Even now, I'm trying to stay away from it. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the people that even wanted me on. Even if it's 3 of you people that wanted me on, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Clown Boys.
And don't worry, bro. Trust me, this episode was good as fuck, bro. You couldn't even tell that you was like nervous around the camera, bro.
Yo, for real.
You was talking like it was flowing, bro. Trust me.
Oh,
you did not look nervous at all. You didn't sound nervous at all.
To be honest, this is like better than the last times you were on it.
Because I feel like when I was put on, I wouldn't say put on the spot, but certain topics, I felt like
you didn't know what to say.
Then I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if you would fuck with them, and I know that this podcast is basically catered to like people that like scary stories more.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally don't like going into scary stories or like haunted shit. Because like I said, my imagination runs wild when I go to sleep, and it's a lot of crazy shit that goes on in my head. So I don't want to bring that energy.
Nah, I mean, it's understandable. That's why I tried to incorporate like questions and topics that I knew you would fuck with and like relate to, like the fucking what would you do question.
Yeah.
Like I knew you was gonna relate to that shit, bro. And you too, of course. But it's all good. But yeah, guys. I don't want to drag this on. I don't want to drag this too long.
Dead ass, Jack. Hurry up, yo.
But hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys on episode 92. And it's been your host Mezziah, aka George.
Oh, and the word of the day. I guess it's gonna be
chapstick.
So shout out. No, not shout out. It's just been your host, Ricardo, aka the Ricardo. I need to go to sleep, y'all.
But I hope you guys enjoyed.
It's almost 2 a.m.
And do not let this podcast go
unnoticed.
Back on the rack, son, and it's really don't know how to act. Came up for nothing to nothing to sign. Stop it, I'm following you, gang up tonight. Lately, I feel like a man. Do what I want, I do what you can. Can't you say you need, I'm really a fan.
Yo, behind the scenes.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Yo. Yeah, music video. Music video. Go.
Yo. Nah, I got you. No, smoking boogie, no pain, no, they always like slow motion. Or the laser. And it's always the same scenes, like, hold on. I'm throwing these racks and shit my pain. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Anyways, Clown Boys.